Here we go, ladies and gents. Game 9 of the Region 18 Baseball Championship live here on YouTube. The Salt Lake Community College Bruins taking on the College of Southern Nevada Coyotes. This is it, ladies and gents. The winner of this one advances to the championship round tomorrow. Loser goes home.
Absolutely here. Coyotes got to keep the dream alive here. Gabe Gonzalez looking to do so here. The big righty from Arborview High School, future San Diego State Aztec, has the hopes, dreams, and everything for his team in his hands here. The big righty, no one I'd rather have on the bump than Gonzalez.
I'm Devin Verissimo.
I'm James Hernandez. Welcome back into the broadcast, folks. Final game of the evening from Moore Stadium, Game 9 of this Region 18 tournament. We're down to 3 teams, and after tonight, we will know our championship game matchup. We know the Western Nevada Wildcats are sitting pretty here, waiting to play the winner of this game here, and it's either going to be CSN or Salt Lake City.
It's going to be a good one here, a good matchup. About to go underway. Gabe Gonzalez donning the hill. Newsom will be behind the dish, catching for him, and leading off for Salt Lake will be, as he always is, number 21, Mitch Berryhill.
Mitch Berryhill here just dusting off the dirt off his uniform here. Had a fantastic game in the win, 16-6 over Colorado Northwestern.
He went 3 for 5, 2 singles, a couple RBIs, about 4 RBIs if I count correctly, and a double. So hot bat leading off for the Bruins.
Sounds like
first pitch from Gonzalez hits the zone for strike 1.
Those sound like Scenic West Athletic Conference batting champion numbers, which is exactly what Mitch Berryhill is, one of the toughest outs in this conference.
Second pitch, second strike. Gonzalez dialed in here for the first 2. And so you got Gonzalez on the hill, Newsom behind the dish, and give me a second. Waiting for Gonzalez to deliver his third pitch of the sequence. Newsom setting in. Gets a ground ball to the left side, knocked down by Martz. Martz going to pick it up, throw it across the diamond. It's a long way to go. Westmoreland tries to knock it down. Berryhill not paying attention, but Westmoreland keeps that one from going out of play.
Yeah, I know Jay Martz, that arm over there might be a gift and a curse in some situations. That was a great play for him to keep it from even going in the outfield. But coming up and firing that ball, Mitch Berryhill is very quick, especially out of the left-handed batter's box. Jay Martz, no harm, no foul there. Berryhill didn't advance past first, but in situations like that, you may just want to put that ball in your pocket, Dev.
Yeah, exactly. Holding it up is what maybe he did, but either way, here we go. So we said Gonzalez on the hill, Newsom behind the dish, Westmoreland at first, Johnson second, Wiggins at third, Martz at short, Kaiser in left, Latham in center, Hand in right. And look, Jesse Kaiser sneaking his way back into the lineup.
Jesse Kaiser getting in the lineup for the first time here for the Coyotes. Mitch Berryhill will be followed by second baseman Skylar Mahoney, Austin Ovard at first, cleanup Trevor Peterson, batting fifth Mitch Kavanaugh, batting sixth Cam Lane, batting seventh Cameron Benson, batting eighth Cody Holland, batting ninth for the Bruins, Nick Roberts.
Coach Nelson talking to the umpire behind the home plate right now. Maybe speaking a couple words, thinking that ball might have snuck into the Coyote dugout. It should be an extra bag, but either way, Berryhill on first with Westmoreland keeping him honest, and Gonzalez searching for the double play.
Yeah, well, whatever he was talking about here to no avail. Mitch Berryhill still on first base. Gabe Gonzalez throws over there to Brody Westmoreland to keep him honest, and Skylar Mahoney in the box. Be careful. He's got some pop, Dev. Remember the inside the park home run?
Yeah.
They kind of put a charge into this whole stadium and this booth here when you hit that.
And there's a shot into center field as well. Latham still chasing back on it. He can't find it. He lost it. It's going to drop over his head right in front of him. Throwing it in quickly to the cutoff man, Martz. Over at short, but once it went into the sky,
never had a beat on it. You got that twilight sky here, the very last little bit of sunshine, and under the lights here. Jarrell Latham had difficulty tracking that ball, never had it. Skylar Mahoney with a towering double here. And just like that, Salt Lake City in business, Devin. We always talk about, is it better to be the team resting and watching or the team that just played feeling great about themselves? 16 runs, 13 hits. They're on cloud 9 right now, and the Bruins are just kind of trying to continue that momentum.
Yeah, this is inning 10 for them. They're just keep going.
Yeah, exactly right. They're trying to continue it. They just keep going. And like I said, it's interesting.
Austin Ovard at the dish with runners on second and third. Nobody down. First pitch, high and in. Almost hits him in the belt. Ball 1. Exactly, and this is on Gonzalez to kind of slow down the pace here.
Yeah. Gabe has to pitch his game here because they had one of the best arms in the entire Scenic West Athletic Conference, all conference second team, I believe.
Second pitch on the way, hits on the top half of the zone for strike 1.
But, yeah, either way here with Gabe Gonzalez, it's all about momentum for him. We've seen him have some big innings, a little blip on the road there. He's got to be more mentally tough because sometimes those little things come back to haunt him and not allow him to pitch his game.
And the 1-1 pitch on the way at Ovard. Ooh, high and in, hits him in the shoulder, and the bases are loaded.
Wow, and just like that, this is the start the Coyotes wanted to avoid here if you're CSN. Gabe Gonzalez a little bit wild with that pitch here. Pegging Austin Ovard. And Austin Ovard, give this man some ice. He was hit 3 times.
My gosh, yeah.
That's the 4th time he's been hit
exactly.
in 2 games.
Fourth time in the past 4 hours. He's been drilled, and no wonder he had to look like, again.
Poor Austin Ovard, a magnet for the baseball here this afternoon.
There he is, now hanging out on first, and the cleanup man, Trevor Peterson, at the dish. Breaking ball did not break for Gonzalez, and this is exactly what the Bruins wanted.
Wow.
You know, first 3 batters, this is why you build the lineup. First 3 batters on base for the cleanup man, Peterson.
100% here. If you're the Salt Lake City Bruins coming out of the gate, hitting the ground running here, so to speak, the Coyotes still possibly a little bit lethargic from that Western Nevada College loss here. They got to get refocused here. Put that out of your mind. Forget about it here. Gabe Gonzalez and Drew Newsom have to play catch, make some good pitches here, and try to limit the damage here in this inning.
No damage done yet. Still, triple play opportunity is out there. 2-0 pitch on the way. High and in, check swing, push foul. So there you go, 2-1. Gonzalez trying to battle back into this one. You got Mitch Cavanaugh, the DH, on deck, and Cam Lane in the hole, just in case it gets that far. But I'm sure Gonzalez would like to take care of business right here. Maybe induce a ground ball, 5 unassisted, then 4-3. Who knows what can happen?
Yeah, we've seen some crazy stuff. The game is baseball.
Inside the park home run last game.
Yeah, exactly.
Never see one of those. 2-1 on the way. Newsom setting in, and Gonzalez delivers. Another hard fastball, handcuffs him, pushes it foul, 2-2 now. And the ball hit off the Whitaker clubhouse and rolled back into play. 2-2, Gonzalez throwing heat. And all Peterson can do is try to catch up to it. Hasn't been able to yet. Just staying alive at the dish.
Yeah, absolutely. This would be a huge strikeout if Gabe Gonzalez can get it here on the Bruin cleanup hitter.
Try to throw the breaking ball on it. Good idea. Just unfortunately stayed above the zone. Now the count is full, and he is threatening either a strikeout or to walk in the first run. We'll see which way it goes here after this next pitch. You got Berryhill on first, Mahoney on second, Ovard on third. Peterson waiting for the pitch. Ground ball right side, right into the glove of Westmoreland, able to knock it down. 1 run comes around. Gonzalez tags first, gets the force at first by the Salt Lake Community College Bruins. Now lead 1-0 after the RBI from Trevor Peterson.
RBI ground out there for Trevor Peterson. 1 down in the inning here, 1 in for the Bruins. Just like that, the Bruins stake themselves to a 1-0 lead, and that's going to bring up the designated hitter, lefty Mitch Cavanaugh.
Let's see. 1 run, 2 hits so far for the Bruins. Still threatening here. Double play makes it a lot harder to get here with runners on second and third. Gonzalez getting set. Newsom setting out. And the pitch is delivered. Breaking ball misses below the zone.
And a very precarious situation here for Gabe Gonzalez early in the game here. Like I said, if he can get out of here only allowing 1 run here, that's going to do him some good. If not, though, this is a very, very tough scenario to get yourself out of. But when you load the bases here without an out, that's exactly what you got to do. You got to work uphill.
And the 1-0. A little below 2-0. Him and Newsom will have to work together here. Play catch, as you said, and focus on Cavanaugh at the dish.
Absolutely right here.
Middle infielder is playing deep, right on the lip of the grass, or the lip of the dirt, depending if you're a positive or negative guy, I guess. 2-0. A little low again, 3-0. Gonzalez falling behind. A little visibly frustrated here as he's trying to hit the zone.
And Kevin Mahoney jokes Skyler's hit 4 times, called UMC. He says for Austin Hobart, we might have to get Austin an ambulance out here for sure. The man has earned his keep and then some.
And 4 balls.
I was last time you remember a guy being hit by 4 pitches in one day.
Yeah, if they make it till tomorrow, he's going to be out there with crutches on.
Oh, black and blue all over here. But if he gets a win, I'm sure he won't feel any of that pain, Devin. I'll guarantee that.
Seriously, especially if they take it all.
Well, like you said, if you get to a championship game, you're 2 wins away. And speaking of 2 wins away, Brian Gidge here coming out to chat with Gabe Gonzalez. This is not the start the big righty wanted. Future San Diego State Aztec Gabe Gonzalez looking to pitch his Coyotes to the championship game in a rematch with Western Nevada College. But that is so far away right now, we can't even think like that. Here we got to handle this scrappy Salt Lake City Bruins team who definitely broke out the offense here in the Game 8 of this tournament against Colorado Northwestern. It seems like that momentum is carried over.
Yeah, 16 runs last game, already 1 run this game. Only 1 down, bases loaded. And now you have number 20, Cam Lane, at the dish as meeting is adjourned on the hill. And maybe Gabe Gonzalez can induce a ground ball and get out of this one with only 1 run coming around.
Absolutely.
Nice 6-4-3 would do it for the Coyotes. And we'll see what Gabe does. Donning all the way on our right, camera right of the mound. Getting ready for the first pitch. On the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Cam really wanted that one.
And, of course, let's remember Cam Lane swinging for the fences, rightfully so, hit a grand slam in his last plate appearance, walked off the game and concluded it, made it 16. And not only that, Cam Lane with 3 home runs in 3 days in this Region 18 tournament. The man had 4 all season, Devin. So you talk, if there's a hotter hitter out here, show him to me.
Yeah, literally had a grand slam, not even maybe a little over a half hour ago.
35 minutes ago. He had a grand slam. Like I said, the man has 3 home runs in 3 days of this tournament. If there's a hotter bat out there, please introduce him to me. Right now, Cam Lane might be the hottest hitter in this Region 18 tournament.
0-2 on the way. Gonzalez looking for the put away. Misses low and away. Newsom does an excellent job of keeping that one in front of him.
I like that pitch by Gabe, though. You're up 0-2. You deserve a waste pitch, something to see if you can get Cam Lane to chase. Unfortunately, he doesn't, but you're still in control of the at-bat here. Ahead 1-2 with 1 away. Bases full of Bruins.
1-2 count, 1 down. Gonzalez still searching for that put-away pitch. Sets at the chest and delivers. Get in the right center field. That ball is going hard. Hand chasing after. It's going to land in the gap. 1 hop. Hand finally picks it up. 1 run will come on around. 2 runs going to come on around as that ball gets in there. Newsom finally gets it, but an RBI double from Cam Lane, the hottest bat in the tournament.
Well, that's to be confirmed now. Like I said, if there's a hotter hitter out there, show him to me. And Cam Lane says, no, just look at me. I'm the hottest hitter in this tournament. Provides a power surge, just a gap double here to right center field. And just like that, the Bruins have pounced on the Coyotes and now lead 3-0. Still only 1 away in the inning. And Gabe not even close to being out of the woods. Runners on second and third.
Only 1 down for Cam Benson. Another Cam he'll have to face. Now a lefty.
Cam Benson here digging in, looking to continue the train here. Like I said, and hitting, they say, Devin, is contagious. And, I mean, you can kind of see that here where, I mean, all these Bruins are feeling good. They're providing quality at bats here. They got some good swings on CNCC, and they're seeing the ball from Gabe Gonzalez very well here, putting some solid quality swings on all of his pitches they've made contact with.
3 runs off of 3 hits. Second pitch high and out, and every time Gonzalez throws a ball, those Bruins get louder and louder.
Oh, yeah, the dugout is fired up. Of course, like I said, this is a winner-go-home scenario. There's 3 teams left in this tournament. One of them will be saying goodbye after tonight. So Gabe Gonzalez here has to get things together in a hurry.
As one popped out of play, 2-1 count with 1 down and 2 on.
And you wonder how long the leash will be for Gabe Gonzalez here. We already seen a pitching mound visit from pitching coach Brian Gidge. I mean, you got to get those arms ready. I mean, whether it's Tyler Hallett, whoever CSN wants to go with here.
Actually, on cue right now, several Coyotes making their way over to the bullpen.
Yeah, use all your bullets if you're Coach Garitano.
We'll see if we can get a couple numbers on them. It looks like at least one of them is, Jordan. Or wait, hold on, let's see. As that one gets fouled off. I think we had Cutting again.
Okay.
Cutting's tossing around. It looks like Timmy Birchloff might be tossing around, but either way, just a couple of soft toss going. 2-2 count, 1 down. Gonzalez still out there. Next pitch. Paints that outside corner for strike 3, and down goes Benson. Gonzalez battling back here.
Beautiful pitch there from Gabe. He had to have it here. Made a pitch when he could here. Strikes out Cam Benson. And like I said, Gabe just is looking to get that third out and get his team back in the dugout.
Cody Hall comes to the dish now with 2 down and 2 on. Newson's going to go talk to Gonzalez real quick. And yes, there is 2 on the hill all the way over there. From what I can see, one's Hallett, number 20, Tyler Hallett. And I believe the other one is Timmy Bertzloff.
So you got Tyler Hallett and Timmy Bertzloff. Like I said, this is a game where you can't afford to mess around too much. If Gabe Gonzalez, you can't worry about hurting a player's ego, hurting their feelings here. If they don't have it, you got to move on here if you're Coach Nick Garitano. And that's exactly what I think he'll do if Gabe Gonzalez continues to struggle the way he has.
First pitch of the sequence. Misses in for ball 1. Cody Hall the dish. Going back to last game, not even a half hour ago. Relatively called back. Got on due to an error one time, but grounded out, struck out, walked. So at least he got on twice. 1-0 here. Ooh, high and in. Gets away from Newson, able to...
Nice job by Drew, though, to stick with that and get that ball before it gets too far away to give the Bruin runner any idea from third to advance.
Yeah, exactly. And that is over there. That's Mitch Cavanaugh hanging out over there at third. Cam Lane on second. 2-0 count at the dish.
Gabe here behind 2-0, playing with fire here.
Newson setting in. Gets it high and in for ball 3. Gonzalez really just needs to pound the zone here.
Yeah, he definitely does. Like I said, this is already the 8th hitter of the inning here. If you're Gabe Gonzalez, mentally you just got to regroup. Gonzo's got to be a little tougher out there and just make sure he has an opportunity to.
There's ball 4 right there. And once again, bases are loaded. We got another, and that is Julian Barola throwing around with Tyler Hallett in the bullpen now that we can get a good look at him.
Seldom used arm. Julian Barola coming to us from Dixie State University here. Like I said, the Coyotes empty the chamber if you're Nick Garitano. You got to use all your bullets here in a game that you have to have because there is no tomorrow without a victory. So Julian Barola and Tyler Hallett tossing around, maybe coming in the game sooner than we'd like, but it has to happen that way. Like I said, if Gabe doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. And if those guys come in, pitch well, get the Coyotes 2 tomorrow, Gabe Gonzalez is going to be available for one of those 2 games, just throwing maybe an inning or 2. So like I said, way too far to get ahead of ourselves yet, but if you have to go to the pen, you got to empty out the pen, use all your arms, do everything you can. And of course, hopefully we can get some innings if we are lucky enough to get to tomorrow, fortunate enough, maybe see A.J. Jones return for a little bit as well.
Appeal down to first. And yes, Nick Roberts did commit at least halfway around. 0-2 count against the 9th batter in the lineup. So, if anything, Gonzalez will see everybody.
Yeah, and if you're Gabe, you got to have it right here. You got to have it bases loaded. You got to leave the bases stranded here.
Tried to break him on, got him on the outside corner. Roberts is frozen, but damage is done, and the Bruins strike blood first. 3 runs off of 3 hits as we head to the bottom of the first. Dylan Johnson will lead off for the Coyotes here in the bottom half of the first. His team already trailing 3-0. Up on the hill for the Bruins, number 12, Andrew Reich. And behind the dish, catching for him will be, excuse me, number 23, Cam Benson.
And DJ stepping into the box here was on base 3 of his 4 plate appearances, or 3 of his 5 plate appearances versus Western Nevada College here, and he needs to keep that going any way he can. DJ, the catalyst here, him and Jarrell Latham, so important when they get on base for the big bats 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup.
There's a ground ball through the hole on the right side. The leadoff man gets on, looking to get it going for his Coyotes, and there goes Andrew Reich's perfect game.
And right on cue, DJ making us look good here as we say he's an offensive catalyst to this team. Like I said, a 3-0 lead is nothing. This is the top hitting team in the entire Scenic West Athletic Conference, 330 overall team batting average, and one of the toughest lineups 1 through 9 in not only all of junior college, all of college baseball. This is the 5th ranked team in the NJCAA poll, folks.
And the lefty Latham thought about that one.
I was going to say, I was
looks
just
like he
going to
made
ask
contact a little bit.
if the bunt might have been on there, but looked like he was swinging, or at least check swinging away there. Jarrell Latham, of course, always a candidate to throw a bunt down, and it's not a sacrifice when he does it. He's trying to beat it out for a hit.
Peterson over there at third, at least not honoring it at the moment. 0-1 on the way. Hits that outside corner, makes it 0-2.
Wow, that was a nice pitch there by Reich here as Jarrell Latham watched that go by for strike 2, and now he's got to be in protect mode. DJ has a moderate lead over at first.
And the 0-2 from Reich in the dirt.
Jarrell Latham watches that go down. And like I said, the one thing about this Coyote lineup, they do not get themselves out. They don't swing at poor pitches. For the most part, they're trying to barrel up some balls, make some solid contact, and that's one of the impressive things about this lineup and why 7 of the 9 regular starters batted over 300 during the regular season.
Way to battle that one off right there. It was definitely hitting the outside corner. He throws the bat out there, makes contact, and gets to stay alive for at least another pitch.
Absolutely, and if you're Jarrell Latham, you want to keep an eye on that outside corner and maybe try to flip it over the third baseman's head here if he's going to continue to pitch you outside.
Or take a towering shot in the left field. That one might be trouble for Benson coming in hard on it, getting called up by Hall, and Benson will catch it.
F7 there, but a little adventure here as the shortstop Hall is out into shallow left field. And here comes Blake Wiggins. Blake Wiggins, arguably the hottest bat, him and Drew Newsom going in this Coyote lineup here. Blake Wiggins had 2 long balls in game number 1 here of the day versus Western Nevada College. Let's see if Blake can put a charge into one here and put a charge into this crowd. Get the Coyote faithful up and going here at Moore Stadium.
And acknowledging the power are the Bruins. The shift is on. Berryhill in center, all the way deep left center.
Yeah.
And obviously Benson playing deep in left as well, and then the infielder as well shading over towards the left side.
And Blake Wiggins likes to go inside out. Dev, look at all that room there.
Yeah, exactly.
From where,
you just gave him a big target.
Absolutely. From where Mitch Berryhill is to the right fielder. I mean, Blake Wiggins, absolutely. That's what he likes to do. When he's going well, he will inside out that pitch, drive it to the other field. That's what makes him such an effective power hitter. And let's see if he can do something like that here.
Reich will step off, keeping Johnson over there at first, hanging out with Ovard.
And Reich here, like I said, on the season, very hittable. He's a guy who said that CSN has to settle in here against this lefty. But don't be daunted. The man has a 9.68 ERA, 2-3 record in 40 innings pitched. Batting average, opponent batting average against Devin, you ready for this? 317.
Oh, boy.
So this is a
That's
guy.
still below our team average.
Yeah, absolutely. We're 330. So this is a guy that the Coyotes can easily touch up here if they can put some good at-bats together and good swings out there.
There's one over the right side, exactly what he needs to. Johnson's got to beat it out. And
wow.
Unfortunately,
nice job
Wiggins
there by
will not.
Skyler.
Yeah, but Johnson gets on over to second. Now there's 2 down off of the Mahoney to Ovard, 4-3.
Yeah, Skyler showing some excellent range there, 4-3 in your books to retire a very dangerous bat in Blake Wiggins. And this is a guy who needs to get going here for himself and for the team. Former Cal State Fullerton transfer Jordan Hand here. Like I said, he struck out on a couple tough breaking pitches against Western Nevada here. But like I said, he's a cleanup hitter. He's one of the catalysts here. He's one of the important cogs of this machine here. And Jordan Hand needs to put some quality at-bats together here in this final game of the evening.
At least bring one around. There's a shot in the deep right field going opposite. Chasing after it is Cam Lane and catching it right on the warning track for out number 3. The Coyotes leave 1 stranded and trail by 3 headed to the second. All right, 3-0 Bruins here in the top half of the second. Gabe Gonzalez going out for his second time around, and the second time he'll see Berryhill leading off.
Top of the order again. SWAC batting champion 1-for-1 with a single here today. Came around and scored the first run of the day for the Bruins.
First pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Gonzalez trying to jump out early.
That's an interesting approach there by Berryhill. He let that ball get very deep in the zone here before he swung at it. I don't know if it was something that caught him off guard or if that was just a strategy to try to go the other way.
Breeze moving right to left. And as does that ball for strike two.
That one got on him quick here. Gabe Gonzalez hit 91 on the gun, trying to bust him inside here on the hands. Berryhill able to foul that away. 0-2 count. Gabe looking for a put-away pitch.
Settling in. Newsom gives him the sign. And the 0-2. Got him on that one for a strike three. Berryhill swinging wildly and heading back to the dugout. Third K of the game recorded by Gonzalez.
And you got 90, 92 on the first two pitches that you get sawed off on. Then Gabe comes with an extremely accurate breaking pitch there, 80 miles an hour in the outside corner. And Mitch Berryhill swinging over the top of that. No chance.
Skylar Mahoney doubled the first time up. Second attempt about to go. Fouling it off. 0-1 count, one down. And as soon as the breeze comes, it goes. USA flag stagnant out there in left center. 0-1 count on the way. Ground ball right side, going foul. 2 strikes now. Probably about, I don't know what you say, 80-something degrees outside.
Oh, yeah, I'd say probably like low 80s, maybe 82, 84 degrees. Fantastic day. Nice weather day here, and it will start to cool down as we get toward the latter part of this inning here. Temperature should dip in the 70s for sure.
0-2 misses inside. Newsom not able to grab that one either. Mikey York sighting at the bottom screen. Gonzalez searching for the fourth K. Find out what his put-away pitch will be. It was the breaking ball last time. Tried to burn him with the heater. Gets fouled off instead.
And what a big slice of confidence this would be for Gabe Gonzalez if he's able to right the ship, so to speak, here and get a quick 1-2-3 inning, get his team back in the dugout, and get himself psyched back up mentally here, knowing that he can control this game from the mound.
And the 1-2 pitch again. Doesn't get him on the inner half. Newsom doesn't what he can to help him out.
Yeah, Drew trying to frame that pitch like any good catcher would. Gabe with a 3.40 ERA on the season, 5 wins, only 1 defeat. 13 games started here for the big righty.
2-2. Breaking ball with no break on it. Brings the count full.
And Gabe finished just 4 strikeouts behind A.J. Jones for the team lead here with 64. Gabe, though, allowing 33 free passes here, which that's a little bit higher than you'd like. Only 2 long balls. Batting average against Gabe, though, on the season, only 185.
That one's fouled out of play as Mahoney's staying alive at the dish.
See, the second best batting average against for the year here behind Mikey York is microscopic here at 144.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
Jeez, well, that's tells the story of those 29 consecutive scoreless innings.
Full count pitch gets grounded over to Martz. Martz over to Westmoreland in time for out number 2.
Jay Martz showing off the arm here, 6'3" to retire Mahoney. And let's hope Austin Ovar doesn't get hit again, huh? I mean,
yeah, seriously, this poor kid.
This poor kid, like I said, he's a magnet for the baseball, and it just seems
a lot of bruises on that
no
body.
matter what. Yeah, and like I said, one of the last people I'd like to get hit by, take one on the arm from is Gabe Gonzalez. He can really get it up there quick.
Especially sent around 92, 93.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's hope
coming to a dead stop on your back. If anything, it'd be a good idea to pitch him inside because I'm sure he's weary of it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said here, let's see what kind of strategy Gabe will implement here with the Salt Lake 3-hole hitter, first baseman here today, Austin Ovar.
And the 1-0. Fouled off into the net. 87-mile-an-hour heater. Gets on by him. 1-1 with 2 down.
Gabe has settled in, though, hasn't he, Dev? I mean, he's attacking the strike zone now. His pitches are around the zone. Like I said, I think he has a plan of what he wants to do with these Salt Lake hitters, and he's executing it so far this inning.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That is the same pitch that he got Mitch Berryhill to swing over the top of for his first strikeout of the inning here, and that is a beauty here. If he's throwing that breaking pitch around for strikes, that's going to be something tough for the Bruins to adjust to.
Looking for the 4th K. Tough one against the lefty Ovard. 1-2 count, 2 down. See what Newsom gives him to throw. Newsom setting just in. Swing and a miss. Straight 3. Down pitch goes Ovard. 4th K of the day. Puts the bats back in the hands of the Coyotes in the bottom of the 2nd. Brody Westmoreland leading off for the Coyotes here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Still down by 3. Only 1 hit to their name so far. But you got Westmoreland, Newsom, Kaiser due up. 5, 6, 7. Can easily get this one going. Andrew Reich still up on the bump. About to deliver his first pitch of the inning. Benson sitting really low and away. Or low and in, excuse me, as that one misses low and in. And we'll have to keep an eye on the catching play. We saw 3 catchers last game for the Bruins. Might have been induced by the several pass balls that didn't go their way, but we'll see what happens. As that one's taken into right field, that Lane's going to come in hard on it and catch it for out number 1.
F9 in your books to retire a very dangerous hitter in Brody Westmoreland. That's going to bring up Drew Newsom. And talk about having yourself an afternoon. Drew Newsom did in a losing effort, unfortunately.
5 for 5, 4 singles and a home run.
5 for 5, 4 singles and a home run, 3 RBIs included in that 5 for 5 effort. What can you say about this young man, Drew Newsom?
Look at the shift over there. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Everybody on the left side of the diamond, except for Ovard, who's covering first.
And they think they got Drew Newsom scouted, but what they don't realize is Drew is a master at making adjustments in and at bat. I'm talking in at bat adjustments, exactly, from pitch to pitch. I mean, he's a student of the game here. He knows baseball so well. Like I said, he'll make an adjustment and go the other way on you, I promise.
0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and maybe not this time, as Reich sits him on down on 3 pitches.
Yeah, Reich burned that by Drew Newsom, really. Do you see him not able to handle a fastball on the inside part of the plate? And that's going to bring up Jesse Kaiser. First time we've seen Kaiser all tournament, Dev.
Here he is against the lefty, and then the shift moves over towards the right side. Every new batter, the Bruins are moving around to compensate. And there you go, Mahoney over there on the left side, deep in the grass. Wait for something to come his way. Kaiser's first at-bat in the Region 18 tournament underway. High inside fastball misses.
Kaiser looks at ball 1 here, 225 on the season for Kais. 16 hits, 1 double, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. But what about this, Dev? 32 walks.
Yeah. He earns his way on that way for sure.
Well, he's second on the team, but as far as plate appearances, I mean, he's only had 71 at-bats, and the leader, Blake Wiggins, has had 162. So that just shows you the kind of eye Jesse Kaiser has here. He's very keen at the plate here. He's not going to swing at bad balls, and he'll work a walk, do what he needs to do to get on base for his Coyotes. So it'd be nice to see Jesse get on here in front of Jay Martz, shortstop in the on-deck circle.
2-0. 2-1. 2-1, 2 down, bottom 2.
Andrew Reich here, like I said, 9.68 ERA. Excuse me, I want to be accurate with that here. So
there's a ground ball to the right side, right exactly where Ovard is. Mahoney. Mahoney to Ovard, and the scouting works on that one. 3 up, 3 down as we head to the third.
And welcome back into the broadcast, folks. Top half of the third inning from Moore Stadium. Bruins leading the Coyotes 3-0 here. Gabe Gonzalez back on the mound for his third inning of work. Gabe looking to shut down the Bruins for a second consecutive inning, get his Coyotes an opportunity to get the bats back in their hands. First pitch from Gonzalez is right on the outside corner for a called strike. 88 miles an hour here on the gun.
Peterson grounded out first time up. Did get an RBI out of it, though.
Yeah, absolutely did here. Trevor Peterson doing some good work. Peterson will be followed by Kavanaugh and Cam Lane. 4, 5, and 6 due up in the top of the third for the Bruins.
All 1 count. Gonzalez getting set. And delivers. In the zone, strike 2.
If Gabe can establish that outside corner here, that's going to do nothing but benefit him down the stretch. Like I said, he's settled in after that tough first inning here. I think he really is dialed in here, and that's exactly what you want to do. Him and Drew Newsom playing catch out there. And it's going to be tough for these Bruin hitters to
try the breaking ball, misses high and in.
Get the best of Gonzalez here. And that breaking pitch he was able to snap off to strike out Mitch Berryhill and Austin Ovard in the top half of the second inning. 2 of the best breaking pitches I've seen him throw all season.
And the 1-2. Misses outside. Did he go down? He did not. Otherwise, it could have been a play at first for the drop third strike.
Yeah, I was going to say check swing here. No go. It's going to even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes here for the Salt Lake DH.
2-2 count. Nobody down.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the DH. Trevor Peterson, third baseman. Sorry about that, folks. DH is on deck, and that's lefty Mitch Kavanaugh.
Ground ball right side over to Johnson. Johnson of Westmoreland in time for out number 1.
And Uncle Peterson retired there on the ground ball 4-3 by Dylan Johnson.
Nice.
And that is going to bring up the DH Mitch Kavanaugh.
4-3 in the books, and Kavanaugh walked the first time up. hopefully Gabe Gonzalez does not allow the same thing here.
Yeah, Gabe Gonzalez here, like I said, was a little bit erratic, a little bit wild in that first inning here. But seems to be dialed in here. Let's see what he has in store for Mitch Cavanaugh second time around after issuing a free pass.
First pitch misses low and away.
I like the way Gabe is moving the ball around. He's using both sides of the plate here. Like I said, very confident in his stuff here. And that breaking pitch has been pretty filthy. See if he dials up a heater here to get back even in the count.
Fouling that one off far. It's Cavanaugh 1-1 with one down.
88-mile-an-hour pitch there from Gabe Gonzalez. Like I said, just rounding into a groove here. This is Gabe's game. Sure, as long as he shows Coach Garitano and pitch coach Brian Gidge in the dugout that he's capable and in the game, he'll be out there.
There you go. Hits him on the inner half. 89 mile an hour. Finds that corner of the zone.
Yep, and Mitch Cavanaugh here readjusting himself in the box. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Gabe Gonzalez looking for a put-away pitch.
And the 1-2. Misses outside. 2-2 again.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Gabe Gonzalez looking for strikeout number 5. He can put one past Mitch Cavanaugh here.
Tries to get the outside corner. A little too far out.
Can't lose him here if you're Gabe. You've worked so hard. You worked hard to get ahead of the hitter here. 2 straight balls. Got to make sure you dial in here and make your best pitch.
Full count pitch. Misses low. Didn't get the best one on that one.
No, lost him. Like I said,
and he did walk him twice.
Yep, back-to-back walks for Mitch Cavanaugh.
And that brings up Cam Lane, the hottest bat in their lineup probably.
Yeah.
2 RBI double last time he was up, and another opportunity to bring another around for the Bruins right here.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, there's hands down the hottest hitter in this tournament would be Cam Lane, and Gabe Gonzalez wants to be careful here. You don't want when a batter's this hot.
And that one gets away. Newsom not even going to be able to close to that one.
Wow.
And easily over to second is Cavanaugh. That one just definitely getting away from Gonzalez.
Like I was going to say, when a hitter's going as well as Cam Lane is, that ball looks like a beach ball coming up to you here, like a grapefruit. Looks like it's so big. You're zoning it. You're seeing everything. You're just in that perfect hitting zone here. And Gabe Gonzalez here behind 1-0 in the count has to be very careful with a power bat like Cam Lane.
1-0. Popped out. 1-1, but there you go. Even a foul is skied.
Oh, the catch almost made here.
Cody Milner.
Over
over by the restrooms, almost came down with it.
Oh, I gotta give him some grief for not coming down with that. If you're gonna come all the way out and make a play on it, you gotta make that catch, right, Dev?
I agree completely.
I would have gave him an ovation here from the dugout for sure.
1-1 with 1 down. Gonzalez searching in, looking for that next out. Goes low and away again, and Newsom, as excellent as he is behind the dish, it's really hard to catch up to these wild pitches, especially at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, those last 2 wild pitches, those were all on Gabe, of course. I mean, Drew Newsom, he can't turn water into wine. He can't make miracles happen out there. I mean, those were so wide and fast here. He had no chance to get those. And just like that, Mitch Cavanaugh is on third base here with less than 2 outs and another potential run-scoring opportunity for the Bruins if Cam Lane can put a good swing on one of these Gonzalez offerings.
Infield's going to come play up on the grass. 2-1. 3-1, messing outside and starting to think if he walks another, how much longer will he be on the hill? You got Julian Barola throwing around pretty hard over there in the dugout, or in the bullpen.
Yeah, and you got to think, like I said, Gabe Gonzalez here seemed to have righted the ship for a moment here, but he's in some trouble.
3-1. Ground ball going foul, so there you go. He gets an opportunity to get his next K of the evening after a full count pitch.
Well, and Gabe coming right in Cam Lane's kitchen there, coming high and inside here, sawing him off at the hands, and Lane is barely able to make contact and foul that off. 3 balls, 2 strike count here. Big pitch for Gonzalez.
He has 4 walks and 4 Ks. Which way is he going to go on this one? It's going to be a walk.
Wow. That's, like you said, base on ball now number 5 for
second
Gabe
in a
Gonzalez.
row.
Second in a row here, and he's not happy with himself. And Coach Garitano and Brian Gidge got to be on pins and needles in that dugout here, wondering if they should, if they shouldn't That's the toughest job in the world, to be a manager and know when it's the right time to make a call to the pen and go take out your starter. And Drew Newsom walking out to have a conversation with Gabe here. Like you said, there is a double play possibility here for sure on the diamond.
Another Coyote throwing around. Kind of hard to see from here, but there are at least two of them, and one of them is Barola. No motion towards the bullpen just yet, as a double play could still get Gabe out of this one, but it's going to have to come off of the bat of number 23, Cam Benson.
Cam Benson, a strikeout victim, his first time up here, so let's see if Gabe can duplicate that last at bat here, that performance, and kind of get himself off the ropes. Gabe is kind of like a fighter in some trouble early here, trying to hang on, get back in the fight, get his Coyotes back in the fight here as they trail 3-0, top of the third. Bruins hunting for more.
Gabe stepping off. Looking over towards the dugout. He's talking to Coach Garitano, non-verbally, of course. I see Garitano giving some hand signals, and this is where Newsom's going to give the sign to the infield on how they'll play with the runners on the corners.
Yep, Drew Newsom, an extension of Coach Garitano on the field here. Said making sure the defensive alignment is just where they need it to be here. Said a double play, a ground ball double play here would be huge.
First pitch misses inside. Get Kavanaugh over there at third. Lane at first. Benson at the dish with a 1-0 count in his favor, and only one down here in the top half of the third.
Wow, what an exciting day of baseball. Elimination day here at Moore Stadium, Game 3 of the Region 18 tournament. We have seen some dynamic.
Showing bunt, popping it up. That's going to get over the net into the people.
Oh,
right.
Ooh.
Softball girls caught it. Hey, all
nice.
right.
There we go. Got some good hands. Those girls must be softball players, and they are, of course, some of our CSN Lady Coyotes coming here to support the men's team. And that's the thing about the CSN Coyote family here. All the athletics support one another. They're very big fans. They show up at the events here, and it's just so great to see Lady Coyotes out here. Unfortunately, their season did conclude in the Region 18 softball tournament up in Utah, but they're here supporting their guys here, and like I said, it's good to see.
1-1 count on the way.
Man, see, and that's a late timeout. We've seen that a few times here. The umpires here, I don't know if it's maybe they're intimidated sometimes, and I don't know that to be true. But like I said, you don't have to grant the batter time there. Gabe Gonzalez was coming around ready to throw that pitch. You can really hurt.
Runner goes, ground ball right side, not easily, but picked up by Johnson.
Oh, that was a nice play by DJs. He was moving to his right, came back to his left to glove it here. The ground out, unfortunately, is going to be good enough for an RBI here for Cam Benson. 4-3, he's retired, but the RBI ground out does give the Bruins their fourth run of the game. And like I was saying there, you can really injure a pitcher there, stopping and going like that. So sometimes the umpire discretion has to be the better part of valor, that you just have to allow the pitch to go through.
If anything, it's like stalling out a car.
Yeah.
And boom, it's going, and all of a sudden
right.
you pull the plug on it. It's the whole thing shakes and locks up.
Exactly. And like I said, you really risk injury to a pitcher there. Sometimes the umpire just has to say no. Time was not granted. Let the pitch go through and see what happens. Like I said, that's about the third or fourth time. And not just with CSN. Like I said, I've seen it plenty of times in this tournament where time is called extremely late here, and that can do some serious damage to a pitcher on the mound. So, like I said, the umpire's got to be a little more aware, so to speak.
2 down now for Cody Hall at the dish. Hall walked the last time he was up, waiting patiently for his first pitch of the sequence with Benson hanging out on second.
We got the candy. We got the Boy Scout in the crowd here. And
first pitch misses in.
The Boy Scout's been nothing but luck here, as we've seen him at most of our home games here, selling some chocolates. Yeah, I'm glad he's here. Like I said, I'm happy to see the Boy Scout here out there selling some chocolates. He's been a good luck charm. He's been a rabbit's foot, so to speak, for us. Every time he's been in the crowd here, I feel like we've won almost every home game he's been at.
That one gets through the zone. 1-1 count with 2 down. So Gonzalez. And look at that, the umpire motioning him back into the box. Maybe he's thinking that Hall's taking a little too much time.
And he is. I mean, I don't think he's thinking that. I think he's definitely saying, what is going on here? This guy is trying to break up my rhythm here.
Popping up the bunt into the net, and now 1-2 count with 2 down.
On the mound, and that's a little cat and mouse game the pitcher and the hitter will play, of course. Like I said, step out of the box, readjust your gloves, call a timeout, pitcher step off the mound, throw to a base. That's baseball. Like I said, it's cat and mouse game here, and Gabe Gonzalez looking to get himself out of this inning, get him back in the dugout. This could be his last inning here of work, depending on how he finishes up here.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Hall. And he gets 5 Ks on the evening so far. As we head to the bottom of the third, Salt Lake leads by 4. Jay Martz will start off the Coyotes half of the third. Still trailing by 4. They only got 1 hit to the name as of yet. That came off the Dylan Johnson single in the very first at-bat of the game.
8-9-1 here for the Coyotes. Jay March, Jarrett Perns, and then back to the top of the lineup for DJ.
First pitch on the way. Hits high and out for strike 1.
And Jay March struggled a little bit at the plate. Had a offer in game 1 here against Western Nevada College. Looking for a little better result second time around for Jay.
There's a shot in the net for strike 2.
Excellent freshman, redshirt freshman out of Liberty High School. Made all 51 starts this year for the Coyotes. .302 average, 45 hits, 35 RBIs, and 2 long balls. For my money, the best 8-hole hitter in the entire conference. And Jay March has proven that. He's handled the bat extremely well. And what he does with the glove is nothing short of magical.
0-2. Ground ball right up the
Right
middle
back
through
up
the box.
There we go.
And there you go. A lead-off single for Jerry Martz. Getting that cold bat hot.
Yeah, well, that's reminiscent of the walk-off against CSI. When he's hitting well, he's not getting under the ball. He's making good contact, putting it on the ground, and sending it into the outfield here. That's Jay Martz's game. Very good contact hitter, very productive. Nice to see him kind of riding the ship, so to speak. And that's going to bring up the DH 9-hole hitter, Jarrett Perns.
Not any 9-hole hitter. This is Jarrett Perns, fully capable of making an impact.
Oh, heck yeah. I was going to say, what a nice 9-hole hitter to have. A .345 bat that has 24 RBIs and 3 home runs on the season. That's not your average 9-hole guy.
Swinging on the first one and missing. So Reich wins the first battle out of this one.
But that's this Coyote lineup here. They are so deep. Like I said, the offense here, this is something totally different from what we saw last year here, where pitching and defense were the name of the game. This team can definitely go get it and hit with the best of them.
1-1 count now with nobody down and 1 on. Martz over there. Ovard keeping him honest. Third pitch. Inside.
And Jarrett Perns here now ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike here, looking for something that he can put a nice swing on, get into the outfield, and get a rally going here. Coyotes need to start something up here. Bottom half of the third inning. Trailing 4-0.
2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Dylan Johnson on deck. Latham in the hole. Actually, Latham right there at the bottom of your screen.
Yep, Jarrell waiting patiently here for an opportunity to swing the bat. Let's see if Perns can get on. That'd be a nice shot in the arm for the Coyotes if they can get their 8 and 9 batters on ahead of the top of the lineup.
2-2. Fouled off, hit the mask of the catcher, hit the shoulder of the umpire, and rolls over to the right side.
Yeah, double ouch. The mask of the catcher back into the shoulder of the umpire. Get some hazard pay back there for the way some of these balls are coming back up.
2-2 count. Reich delivers. Taking a broken bat over the left, and just a little bloop hit over Hall. Nice little bloop hit right there, broken bat. As the bat literally flew over to the Bruin bull dugout.
Yeah, he went far, didn't he?
Yeah.
Broken bat traveled here.
Hey, look, you can see
and
right there. It's coming back in. That's
well, and as they say, that bat died a hero here because that produced a single here. Got Jay March a second. 8-9 hitters on for the Coyotes, looking to rally up for DJ. Dylan Johnson steps in the box 1-for-1 with a single to lead off the game for the Coyotes.
And there you go. The capable 9-hole hitter comes through, now hanging out on first base, and with Dylan Johnson at the dish.
Yeah, well, you said it best, Evan. Not your everyday average 9-hole hitter, Jarrett Perns here, and he rewarded the Coyotes there with a fantastic, well, as you said, just a bloop. You know, broken bat bloop.
And you can see that it looked like it caught him literally right above the hands.
Yeah.
The only thing he had was what was in his hand.
Exactly, just the nub, the end of the bat there. Like you said, his hands might still be vibrating from cracking that bat, but Perns will happily take that.
There's another one fouled off from Johnson, 0-2. Reich searching for the put-away pitch. He does have 1 K on the day. It came through Jordan Newson in the second.
And DJ, very confident here, a very confident hitter, even though it's 0-2 here, 344. He handles the bat extremely well here. Freshman out of Silverado High School right here in Southern Nevada.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second K. First out recorded right here.
Wow, and that was a pitch he had to have. He made it here. Give Rich some credit there. And that's going to bring up Jarrell Latham. 344 hitter, 62 hits. Tied for the team lead here. Tied for tops on team lead. Him and DJ, how ironic. 1 and 2 hitters in the lineup. They would finish with identical hit numbers and identical batting averages, Devin.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
Breaking ball didn't break for ball 1.
Both of the guys going 344 on the season. That's crazy.
And here's a situation where you got runners on first and second and a very capable bunter at the dish.
Yes, absolutely. And that bunt here, look how far back the third baseman's playing. When I say Jarrell Latham should lay down a bunt, I don't mean in a sacrifice way at all. I mean push it up the third base line and beat that baby out for an infield hit. That's the luxury of the speed that Jarrell Latham possesses.
1-0. Low and in. And another way the runners could advance if a ball gets past Benson. We've already seen 1 or 2 this game, and then a couple last game, which made the backup catcher come in and play for him. As I look back on my stat sheet.
Oh, you remember how hard it time?
McCovey came in for him.
Yeah, you remember how it and then Joe Barlow ended up finishing the game behind the dish.
Yeah, exactly. So they went through 3 catchers.
3 catchers, yeah.
Last game, and I can imagine if Benson allows a couple that we might see the same here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you don't want to chance that. And we've seen even Torres Moore last night in the CSI game get pulled after some suspect play behind the dish there. Joey Rossi coming in and finished up the game for the Golden Eagles after Torres Moore was pulled in the 4th inning, I believe, 4th or 5th
something
inning.
like that. 2-1 as that one gets fouled off.
And Jarrell takes a nice hack here, fouls that back. Count now even 2 balls and 2 strikes here. 1 away in the inning. Coyotes started the inning off very, very favorably here, getting the 8 and 9 hitters on. Jay Martz and Jarrett Perns back-to-back singles, but the strikeout of Dylan Johnson has stunted the momentum here momentarily. See if Jarrell Latham can pick it back up.
Popping up. That's going to get into the people. Heads up.
And heads up, people.
Ooh. Oh. Hey, you guys see it bounce right in camera view, and a guy on his cell phone catches the bounce off in his left hand.
Yeah, well, go figure here.
I don't know. Maybe he's giving the play-by-play to a buddy without the internet.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, like I said, you got fans on the phones here, and that kind of that's where you got to be careful. If you're a fan, you've seen it on the phone, you get casually hit. If you're at the ballpark, keep your head on a swivel, pay attention. No need to be on a cell phone call here at the ballpark.
2-2 count remains. Oh, and in, bringing the count full. What a battle we got going here.
Yeah, I didn't like the swing before here. I do like the way Latham's working this at bat, though, but he's kind of got that uppercut swing where he's dropping it a little bit. That's where that flyout happened in his first at bat here, F7. And like I said, Jarrell Latham, he's a speed guy. He needs to get the ball, hit it on a line or on the ground here, and use his great speed to his advantage.
Another one fouled out of play.
I think sometimes hitters fall in love with the long ball, the deep ball. They fall in love with kind of trying to put an uppercut type swing on it. And if that's not your natural approach here, you can really do yourself more harm than good here. Jarrell Latham, like I said, he's most effective when he squares the ball up, gets it on the line or on the ground, and is able to utilize that amazing speed.
Full count pitch from Reich. Fouled off again. Latham waiting for his one and just fouling him off until he gets it.
Nice job there. Jarrell just grinding.
Reich being stubborn as well, not throwing any balls.
No, heck of a matchup here. Like I said, Reich going down to it. Latham, these guys are grinding each other out here. And who's going to win this battle? Key battle here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Coyotes yet to dent the scoreboard.
There's a shot, ground ball over to the right side, knocked down by Ovart, over to Hall. And he gets the out at second.
Jarrell Latham way too fast to be doubled up there, but Bruins will happily take that first out here as Jarrell Latham reaches on a fielder's choice. Lead runner Jay Martz over to third base, and that's a key run at third. Coyotes got to bring him home. They just need something. They need to see a run. They need to see a 1 on that scoreboard instead of a 0. Huge opportunity for Blake Wiggins. RBI sitting on third base here. And like I said, this is the kind of guy who can produce 2 RBIs with 1 swing here. He can lose a ball with the best of them.
Berryhill in center playing rather deep out there in left center, expecting the long ball.
Absolutely.
But as we've seen, he's gone opposite a couple times, so it might happen here. First pitch about to go.
Yeah, that inside-out approach for Blake Wiggins, like I said, that has done him right most of the season. Early in the year, he kind of broke that out when he was just on fire. And like I said, it's a big opportunity here for the pride of Little Rock, Arkansas. Blake Wiggins looking to get something started for his guys.
And he went 4-3 last time, so he's going to the right side of second base already 1 time this game. High fastball lays off of it. 89 miles an hour out of the hand of Reich.
This is a very precarious situation for Reich to be in here down 2 balls, no strikes here. Feeling like he has to come into Blake Wiggins. Blake should be ready to get that bat head out, see if he can flip a ball into the outfield.
Hits the outer half for strike 1. Now finding the zone is Reich. Runners on the corners. Martz over there at third. Latham at first. Wiggins at the dish. Trying to get a number up on the board for the Coyotes. Each team with 3 hits, but Salt Lake with 4 runs to show for it.
And the next pitch here to Blake Wiggins.
There's a shot. Oh, right into the glove. Peterson tries to knock it down. He does. Does he get the play at second? He does. Wow. Excellent recovery from Peterson on the line drive to the hot corner. Run won't score. And that'll do it for the Coyotes, leaving 2 on here as we head to the 4th.
And welcome back to the broadcast, folks. Top half of the 4th inning. Gabe Gonzalez back out for his 4th inning of work here against the Bruins. Bruins hold a 4-0 lead over CSN here currently.
9th batter on the lineup, and Nick Roberts at the dish. went down looking. Last time he was up, and the high fastball misses on his second appearance.
9-1-2 due up in this inning for the Bruins. Roberts will be followed by Mitch Berryhill and second baseman Skylar Mahoney for the Bruins.
1-0 pitch. Looked like showing bunt, pulls it back, calls ball.
And the YouTube feed is once again live and going here. We got some notes here from Mary Lou Nostrom, of course, a sister of Joe Barlow, says only a good sister would miss an NHL playoff game and stay up late to watch your brother's college baseball game, right?
Popped in foul territory. Westmoreland is under it and could be playable. Catches it for out number 1.
And that's a good point, Mary Lou, but this game here might be better than playoff hockey. I'm a big baseball guy, so of course I'm always going to side with this game. But like I said, Mary Lou, you might be getting the better end of the deal here watching the Bruins and Coyotes. So I said just keep watching, stick with us here. Sharon Barlow, of course, Joe's mom, says, and a mama who has been up since 4 a.m. The yawns are becoming more frequent. Joe can watch his nieces and do some dishes for me when he gets home.
First pitch right here. That's a shot up the middle. The shift was on. Everybody's moving over, but that one gets through the hole in the middle, and Berryhill now on first.
Super funny comment there from Sharon Barlow. And like I said, we're getting overrun here on the feed from Bruins fans, but Mom's still at home. Elizabeth listening. Thanks, Mom. Says, come on, Coyotes, and Tim Robson. Let's go, Coyotes, and let's go indeed here. Let's get some CSN love here on this feed as well. Bruin supporters here overwhelming in their support for their team, and like I said, a great fan base up in Salt Lake for sure.
Runner goes, misses inside, gets away from Newson. An easy bag for Berryhill.
I'm sure Joe Barlow will be happy to do some dishes when he gets home, especially if he gets home with a Region 18 championship under his belt here, an opportunity to continue on to the Western Districts, which one of these teams will have the opportunity to do. Lock horns with Western Nevada. If Salt Lake gets there, it would be, well, it's a rematch either way because Western Nevada has played both Salt Lake and CSN.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped in, left side, playable from Wiggins. And he catches it for out number 2. Oh. So 2 outs recorded in foul territory for the Coyotes.
Blake making it look easy. FF5 there in your books. And that's going to bring up Austin Ovard.
Ovard at the dish. Another lefty. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk.
No, hit by pitch, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why'd I put it as a walk?
Yeah, it's an HBP because Austin Ovard, like you said, he got hit.
Yeah, I put a walk in my book.
Yeah, no, it's Austin
guy.
Ovard probably wishes it was a walk. He'd love it to be a walk.
First pitch here with Berryhill dancing on second. Look at the lead that Berryhill has.
Yeah,
he's
seriously.
halfway there.
Mitch Berryhill 2 steps past where Jay Martz is playing shortstop.
And honestly, if Newsom makes a snap throw back, Berryhill's already halfway to third.
Yeah, could be close here. Like I said, Mitch Berryhill.
Look at that lead on that.
Look at him shaking hands with Jay Martz, and then watch when the pitch comes. Look where he is.
Oh, and then he's literally halfway there.
Oh,
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they can easily ignore him here, sure, because he's not much of a threat. You got Ovard at the dish. He's already struck out once, but with him dancing in your peripheral, it got to be a little agitating.
And like I said, that's exactly what it is here. Mitch Berryhill, 21 for 32 on stolen base attempts. That's quite a bit of times to be thrown out for a leadoff hitter. 11 of your 21 attempts you were caught stealing.
1-1. Outside.
But as they say, Devin, fortune favors the bold here, and if Mitch Berryhill wants to be bold, try to take third base here. He does have a 4-0 cushion here. I'm sure D.G. Nelson wouldn't mind if he did get thrown out here being aggressive. You can never fault your team for trying to make plays, trying to, push the envelope, so to speak, here. So Gabe Gonzalez looking for a clean inning here again.
That one goes out of play. 2-2 now with 2 down. And Gabe Gonzalez a strike away from collecting his 6th strikeout.
And, of course, it's a mixed bag with Gabe because he does, you're saying he has 5 strikeouts, but he also has 4 walks, I believe. So, like I said, he hasn't been as effective as he wanted to be. He's been dialed in here for innings and then kind of coming back out of it a little bit. Gabe looking to just get in the zone here, start playing catch with Drew and make his pitches. Still have some action going in the Coyote bullpen here. Like I said, this is potentially the last inning for Gabe Gonzalez, but we said that last inning as well, so we'll see how it goes.
2-2 pitch. Taken, foul. Look at Berryhill rounding third, practically on the hill as he goes back to second.
Yeah, he seriously.
He's got some energy, man.
He
I'm
does.
sure he's pumped.
I was going to say, this guy
Team's
here,
up by 4.
yeah, playing his second game. He's on cloud 9 here. Like I said, he's got some energy. And like I said, it seems like the team feeds off Mitch Berryhill and a few of these other players here.
Now March is going to talk to him.
And Jay Martz here and Gabe Gonzalez are going to have a couple words here. He might tell Gabe, hey, step off and find me. I'm going to break to the bag. If this guy does that again here, they may have a nonverbal sign. He says, let's do it.
And honestly, we haven't seen any nonverbal between them. And,
no.
And like I said, it's not really that Berryhill's a threat. And do they really need to worry
well, and
about
this
him?
could
No.
be something here that Jay Martz could tip off Drew Newsom, have Gabe step off. You know, they could be working a couple things here. Like I said, Mitch Berryhill getting very, very aggressive here with his lead. And like I said, you could see a situation here where we have a potential pickoff opportunity at second base. Jay Martz trying to keep Berryhill as close as he can.
2-2. Misses low. Now we got a full count against Ovard at the dish.
3 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs. Top half of the 4th inning. Bruins jumping out early here. 3 runs in the top half of the 1st, 1 run in the top of the 3rd, and now lead 4-0 here. 4 runs, 4 hits for the Bruins. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Coyotes.
Gonzalez's full count pitch. Fouled off.
Give Ovard some credit. He's battling up there for sure. Not conceding a thing are these Salt Lake City Bruins here. 3 seed in this year's tournament. Coming alive, and you got to think if they survive and get to tomorrow, Jaden Hartle might be in play here. An opportunity, a guy who started game 1 on Wednesday. He went pretty deep, but
Another one fouled off. Ooh, sliced into the Bruin dugout. Look out.
goodness, watch your backs. That's the second ball we've seen fly in the dugout. It happened in the game against CNCC too, where that ball was just got on the dugout in a hurry. That's some friendly fire over there.
Yeah, seriously.
Austin Ovard getting the ball over there on his own teammates.
Full count pitch once again. Gonzalez looking for the K. Misses out.
Instead, he walks over, and that is not what you want to see there.
I had to check the totals one more time.
Is that walk
And yeah,
number
that
5?
is 6.
6. Wow.
Including the hit by pitch.
Yeah, that's rough. Very, very rough. Trevor Peterson steps in, already an RBI to his credit, grounded out to second baseman Dylan Johnson in his last at bat here, and Gabe's got to get out of this inning here. And this could be the end of the road here. This could be his last batter if he does not retire Trevor Peterson. Would not surprise me at all if this was the end of the line for Gabe Gonzalez.
First pitch on the way. Try the breaking ball on the outside. And now Johnson hanging out with Berryhill a little bit, dancing towards second as Berryhill takes his lead.
Yeah. DJ here playing a little cat and mouse game with the Salt Lake City center fielder here. Banging the glove, come back behind him here.
Berryhill's not even worried about him.
No, he's not. I think he thinks DJ's bluffing, but like I said, DJ kept him a lot closer. And look at Berryhill on that secondary pitch. Once Gabe commits and comes to the plate, boy, Berryhill, like you said, he's 45 feet of the 90 toward third.
2-0 count, 2 down, 2 on for the Bruins, who are already up by 4.
You made a good point. That's got to be a bit of a nuisance back there if you're Gabe Gonzalez just trying to concentrate on the batter.
He's doing whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
High. Did he commit? Did not, says the first base umpire. And now 3-0 count, and Peterson could get on, and Mitch Kavanaugh, the DH, on deck.
Yeah, like I said, and I think if Gabe walks him here, that would be walk number 7. That might be the end of the line for the big righty if he's not able to battle back here in this at-bat. And like I said, you don't want to leave him out there because we always say one pitch too many. That's the difference between winning and losing a game sometimes.
There you go.
Gabe has
Gonzalez
not even close.
walks another one, loads the bases, and second walk in a row. It might do it. Although, like I said, we haven't Haven't seen any life from the dugout.
And here we
here
go.
Comes Coach Brian Gidge.
Oh, that's actually, well, Gidge never comes with the hook, so Gidge probably trying to talk some strategy here with Gabe. There are 2 away in the inning here. If Gabe can just refocus, bear down, and get this out, that's going to be something that'll get his team back in the dugout and give them an opportunity to swing the bat. So
there we go. We'll find out. Everybody meeting up on the hill. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at CSN Coyotes. Thank you for everybody watching live on YouTube. This is Game 9 of the Region 18 Baseball Championship. Winner of this one goes on to face Western Nevada tomorrow morning at noon.
Yeah, we hope it's us. Like I said, Salt Lake City doing everything they can to end that dream for CSN, of course. So like I said here, it's going to be a fantastic game. Whatever team survives here tonight and advances to tomorrow afternoon. Championship Saturdays, we like to call it here, Region 18 tournament. Second year we've been fortunate enough here at the College of Southern Nevada to host this wonderful tournament. And, yeah, it's exciting times. I mean, this has been a great 3 days of baseball. I mean, really, really elite stuff going on here.
Mitch Kavanaugh now at the dish. Gonzalez looking to get into this one. If he can do this, a ground ball here. He's got to force out everywhere.
Absolutely.
And there's a shot in the left field. Kaiser waiting for it and catching it.
Great
so there
job
you go.
by Gabe.
1 pitch is all he needed to get Kavanaugh to fly out to left, leaving 3 stranded. And the Bruins still lead by 4. 4, 5, 6 due up here in the 4th inning for the Coyotes. Jordan Hand stepping into the box, and Andrew Reich still up on the bump. Westmoreland on deck, Newsom in the hole. 3 very capable bats of finally getting something going for the Coyotes. And that's just a bit outside. Benson behind the dish, not even worrying about that one. Westmoreland going to get it. 1-0, and haven't seen, at least Wright doesn't throw that with people on base. 1-0. Ooh. Almost hit him, but another wild pitch. 2 wild pitches in a row from Reich, and sure, the Coyotes are wondering, where was this when we had people on? Speaking to that, Coyotes have left 3 on base so far, as opposed to the Bruins 7. So the deficit could be a lot bigger if it wasn't for that, and especially with Gonzalez getting out of that last one, leaving the 3 more on for the Bruins. And here we are, bottom 4, 2-0 count, and Reich not even close to the zone so far. Goes next pitch, Benson setting low. Misses low and away, and now every time he's going to throw a ball, Coyote faithful get a little loud, especially with how wild he's been.
Yeah, crowd is fired up. We got the softball girls hanging over the rail there, sprinkling words of encouragement to their guys, and lively crowd here. You don't work all season to get and earn the opportunity to host a tournament. You want your crowd to be a factor, and the Coyote fans are becoming one here. Not late in the game, we're about midway through.
3-1 as Reich finally hits the zone, but then now walking Hand, and it's going to bring up Brody Westmoreland.
Nice job by Jordan not to force the issue. He's been struggling somewhat at the plate. Able to be patient there, work that walk. And that's going to bring up Brody Westmoreland.
Flew out to right. First time he was up. Here's his second attempt. At least he's making contact and see if he can put one in the grass somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. Brody here put a charge into one. Wake this crowd up a little bit.
Reich really having trouble hitting the zone here in the fourth. Benson setting low and in. And gets it right where he needs to for strike one.
And
Big
Brody
hack.
taking a healthy hack at that. Fortunately not making contact here.
Reich likes a sign from Benson. Delivers his 0-1. Ground ball right side over to Mahoney, who was put in the perfect spot. Hall gets it, and over to Ovard in time for the double play. Excellent scouting. Literally, Mahoney didn't even have to move to get that one. And 4-6-3 puts 2 outs on the board.
A big twin killing there.
And now Drew Newsom comes into the box. Strikeout victim his first time up. I don't know if he can strike out twice in a row. We'll see what he does here, though. First pitch of the sequence. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Especially with how deep Ovard is over there at first. And Peterson, Hall, Mahoney all between second and third. Hard shift over there. 1-0 pitch. Fouled off.
And is DG Nelson coaching this team, or is Joe Madden coaches this team? I mean, I've never seen so many shifts in one game here. You got the Bruin defense here just moving parts all around here. Like I said, I mean, they paid off so far, but these shifts are interesting. But Salt Lake City doing their homework here and making it pay off.
Another one fouled off.
And let's go Coyotes from Joni Lucero here, of course. Hello, Joni. Nice of you to be listening into the broadcast, of course. That'd be the mother of Reese Lucero, former CSN Coyote, now Dixie State Trailblazer here. Reese doing some big things as he was Player of the Week in the Pac West here.
Another wild pitch from Reich. At least he doesn't do it when it matters.
Thanks for touching bases with it. Thanks for listening to us here. He said hello to all our fans out there. We have about 84 people watching this broadcast at the moment. Thanks for staying up a little later here with us. It's about 9:15 here Pacific Standard Time, depending on where you're watching. It could already be Saturday.
2-2 pitch. And over the heads of the shift in left field. Benson coming in hard on it and catching it for out number 3. So there you go. 3 up, 3 down for the Coyotes in the fourth. Salt Lake Community College leads by 4, headed to the 5th. Taking over for Gonzalez will be number 20, Tyler Hallett. And the first batter he will see will be number 20, Cam Lane.
And I thought the Let's Go Coyotes came from Joni Lucero. I think it did too, but it came from JNK, which probably means Joni and Kenny Lucero. Of course, Reese's mother and father, Kenny, saying, "Come on, boys, let's get going here," at CSN Coyotes on the Twitter feed. And I couldn't agree more, Kenny.
There's a shot down the line. That's definitely going to land fair. Deep out down the line. Hand still chasing it down. Gets it in, throws it into the cutoff man, and there's three. It's going to be tough at third. Oh, did he know he didn't have the ball? Wiggins got it from the cutoff man, Johnson, but unfortunately, and fortunately for the Bruins, Cam Lane leads off with a triple.
Yeah, and the Bruins ready to just explode here in that dugout. They are so fired up on the edge here, clapping every play in a leadoff triple. Like I said, my goodness. But yeah, Kenny, we got to get things going here. So thanks for joining in the broadcast. Thanks for watching with us here. Unfortunately,
Cam Benson at the dish.
Not been
right back over the head of Hallett. Rolls all the way over there. Play at first. Not in time. Deep in the hole. Mart's not able to make the play. Another run comes around for the Bruins. Nobody down, one on. 5-0 Salt Lake.
My goodness, here when it rains, it pours here. Like I said, Lane just an impossible out. I mean, Cam Lane has just become impossible to retire. He has a double and a triple to his credit here. Scores another run. Cam Benson, of course, beating that out. Everything coming up right for the Salt Lake City Bruins at the moment here. Cam Benson with the RBI, and that's going to bring up Cody Hall.
Hall at the dish. 0 for 1. Breaking ball from Hallett gets on through the zone. And Hallett's doing what he's doing. We're supposed to do, pitching to contact.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just nobody on the other end of the ball.
Yeah, and it, the Coyotes, they got to come alive. They got to wake up here. They got to just start something here offensively. Like I said, Tyler Hallett, and there's a ton of pressure that comes in on these CSN pitchers from here on out.
Runner goes, breaking ball over the left side. Going foul.
Knowing they're already working against a 5-run deficit here, they feel like they have to be too perfect. They feel like they have to be too fine with their pitches instead of just rearing back and throwing the ball. And like I said, that's just the subconscious mind working against all these pitchers here. They come in with the deficit, feel like I need to be the guy. I need to shut this down instead of just relaxing, throwing their pitches, making it happen like they have all year. Like I said, the pressure gets racked up here, and the nerves come a little bit tense.
0-2 is the count. Benson took off on that, Benson took off on that last one, and that's probably why Hallett's now going over there, keeping him honest. Westmoreland laying down the late tag. 0-2, nobody down. Double play opportunity for the Coyotes as long as Benson doesn't take off early. A little low. 1-2. Cody Hall trying to avoid back-to-back strikeouts, and Hallett trying to make sure that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Tyler Hallett here desperately needs a quality pitch here to either induce a ground ball, maybe a potential double play, or a strikeout.
1-2. Fouled off into the net. Bruin faithful likes that he's staying alive.
Yeah, absolutely here. All he's doing is ruining some really good pitches here. That's exactly what you want to do. If you're Salt Lake, you want to fight off those pitches as much as you can here and get yourself in a good hitting situation. Which, speaking of good hitting situations, these Bruins now, they played 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 innings. In the last 13 innings, they've played at 21 runs.
Newsom keeps it down, going to throw it over. Not getting there in time, and not the best of throws as it scoots by Johnson to March, the backup. 2-2 count now after the last one's in the dirt.
And like I said, that's not an error, folks. That's not a misread here. In the last 13 innings of play, the Bruins have produced 21 runs.
Within the past, 5 hours?
4 hours, yeah. 4.5 hours. So when you're going right, you're going right here. This Bruins team, they probably wish that if they hold on to win this game, that Western Nevada would play immediately after here. I mean, they are on fire here. You want to just keep the merry-go-round going here. As they say, momentum's only as good as your next day's starting pitcher. The Bruins are having themselves an afternoon here, day 3 of the Region 18 tournament.
And it's still Andrew Reich on the hill for them, so they haven't even gotten to the bullpen yet.
And when you're going right, you're going right. I mean, offensively, it's working for the Bruins, but Andrew Reich's a guy who has a +9 ERA, and he's out there pitching like he's a 2-time Cy Young Award winner here. So everything falling the way of the Bruins so far today.
Another one fouled off. No.
Struck
him out, tagged out, and one down.
Nice job by Tyler Hallett here. Very, very quality pitch.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Hall as we welcome back Nick Roberts. And Newsom
And
talking to Hallett as well.
Nick Roberts was a strikeout victim as well here. Got caught looking. And Tyler Hallett would love to see a similar result here with one away in the top half of the fifth inning. Bruins stake to a 5-0 lead here at Moore Stadium. And it's getting tense out here.
First pitch of the sequence on the way. Low and away from Hallett. Both bullpens quiet. Both teams content with the pitchers that they have at the moment. 1-0 with one down here in the top half of the fifth. Bruins lead by 5.
Absolutely here. Tyler Hallett comes set to deliver this next pitch.
Fouled off over the right side, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Top half of the fifth inning for the Bruins, and everything, like I said, is coming up fantastic.
Thanks, Kev.
Hey,
We hear you, buddy.
Appreciate you, Kev. Thank you so much.
Hitting us up on YouTube.
Absolutely. Here, Kevin Mahoney saying nice commentary. We appreciate the comments, and we appreciate you listening. Thanks for all our listeners for staying up a little late with us here. Well worth it.
Runner
this
goes,
is a
and
fantastic
Newsom
game.
not able to handle the wild pitch, and an easy base right there for Cam Benson.
And give Salt Lake all the credit here. When I make this comment that I'm about to make, I don't want to take anything away from the Bruins. They're pushing the action. They're pushing the pace. They're forcing a lot of these mistakes from the Coyotes. But the Coyotes are flat here. They've come out with a hangover. That Western Nevada loss here. I mean,
It's deflating.
The whole thing is you don't want to let a team beat you twice. You know what I mean? It seems like that Western Nevada loss hanging in their minds here. It's almost still weighing on them so hard. And here they haven't just gotten engaged. They haven't done what they usually do. And it's just so weird to see this team out here. I don't recognize them. You know,
And
it's
credit
foreign.
to the Bruins for not allowing them to get into the positive mindset, jumping out and put 3 up on them early in the first.
Right, yeah, exactly. They jumped right on them at 3 in the first. But like I said, this Coyote offense everywhere, even just, Jay Martz has his head down a little bit. I'm not trying to single out Jay or anybody. They just seem dejected. They seem defeated. And they seem like they've carried that approach over from the Western Nevada loss.
3-1, and Hallett doing what he can to battle back here. And honestly, all these Coyotes really need some sort of spark. They got to get something going, maybe a solo shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they really got to get something going. And we're almost halfway through this game, and the outs are going to come fast.
Yeah, absolutely. 15.
And there you go, Hallett doing what he
Nice
can
job
do,
by Tyler
back-to-back
Hallett right
strikeouts.
there, getting Nick Roberts swinging. There's 15 precious outs here. These sophomores, they got to get it together here in the lineup and amongst each other. It's not the coach's duty here. This is the team. They need to get together and say, hey, you know what, guys? Do we like playing with each other? Do we want to keep this going? Let's rally up. I know a 5-run deficit is easily something they can overcome if they put their minds to it, get some good swings on the pitching here, and do what they need to do. But right now, they're very discombobulated.
It's Barry Hill swinging and missing on the first pitch. And Hallett settling in here. He got to let off with a triple and a single, brought him around.
No, I like Tyler Hallett's body language, too, on the mound. He's very confident. As you see, he's getting the ball right back from Newsom here, getting ready to fire here, and he's trusting his catcher to put the right finger down and throwing the pitches that
Showing
Drew's
bunt,
calling.
lays it down. Hallett's going to go get that one, throw it over to first in time.
Beautiful
for out
play.
number
It saves
3.
a run right there.
And Barry Hill, very, very quick down the line, but not fast enough for the throw. The Bruins add one more to their total, leading by 5. Bottom 5, ladies and gents. Leading off for the Coyotes will be number 1, Jesse Kaiser. Lefty against the lefty Reich.
And Kaiser will be followed in the lineup by Jay Mart, 7-8-9, due up for the Coyotes here in the bottom half of the 5th. And like I said, 15 precious outs left. Coyotes need to spark up a rally here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, try to get back in this one.
There he is, stepping into the box. Grounded out 4-3 last time he was up.
See what Kais can do. Second plate appearance here. Like I say, he's got to be patient. And like I said, this pitcher Reich here, 9+ ERA. You wouldn't know it by the way he's dealing here. Like I said, he is locked in to start this game.
Only giving up 3 hits and 4 full innings of play. See how many balls, and only 1 walk, 2 Ks.
Yep.
Whole lot of putouts, though.
Just
pitching
pitching
to contact.
effectively. Like I said, that 3 runs in the top of the first really settled him down. He's had an opportunity to just kind of settle in and pitch with a lead. And what a difference a lead makes for a pitcher here. Like I said, Gabe Gonzalez was behind the 8 ball immediately here. Right, just the opposite. And like I said, throw the stats out the window when you get to postseason baseball, Dev. Like I said, heroes can be found anywhere. We recognize that with Nate Bennett last year coming in and saving us. A pitcher who was rarely used, definitely not as a starter at any time, and it's been great.
Kaiser 3-0, working his way to another walk.
And that's what Jesse Kaiser does. Like I said, he's second on the team in walks, but he's played about half the games as the walk leader here. And here's Kais.
There he goes, over to first.
Pitch ball 4. Nice job, Jesse. And like I said, it's good to see him in the lineup here. Although it is a lefty-lefty matchup here, and you usually try to avoid that. Like I said, Jesse Kaiser has such a keen eye at the plate. He's never really swinging at bad balls. He's never overly aggressive, and that's the kind of approach you need here, especially to come back.
And honestly, he might have gotten the call because Tyler Long usually in that spot or where he's playing out and left is relatively cold the past couple of games, and so a spark needed, calling on Kaiser to try to get it going. And looking on my stat sheet, Long went 0 for 5 the game earlier today.
Yep, and exactly right. Like you said, Tyler Long had been ice cold here. You got to change things up. Could have been Cade Urban, another quality bat, a lefty as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, Jesse Kaiser definitely deserves a look here. Worked a walk here.
And Kaiser might have gotten the call because Urban was called upon.
Yep.
Struck out and game over.
Exactly. Yep. Absolutely right. And Jesse Kaiser's high school teammate here at Liberty, Jay Mart, stepping into the box here. Jay 1 for 1 with a single back up the box. He has a 1-0 count here, looking to do some damage. And Coyotes need base runners. They need opportunities. They need to generate some movement on the base pass here. And they need to just get themselves right back where they need to be and take care of business here.
1-0 pitch. Hits outside. And now we got a battle of the fans. Coyote fans getting loud. Bruins fans getting loud and trying to outdo each other here in Henderson, Nevada.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like the Coyote faithful really revving it up here in the 5th inning. And
there one's getting away from Benson. Kais. And there goes Kaiser off the second.
Nice job by Jesse Kaiser here, reading that the whole way, taking off as soon as the ball bounced away from the Salt Lake catcher. And by the time he was able to grab it, you don't want to waste a throw over there. That was going to be easy.
And honestly, we saw several wild pitches come from Reich last inning. It happened with nobody on, but now with Kaiser on the bags, Benson really has to be careful behind the dish because Reich has proven himself to be wild.
Yeah, absolutely. And Reich can be hit. Like I said, a 3-3.
There you go, right there. That one's going to get pretty far away. I doubt he's not going to turn around, but easily over to third.
Great call by you, though. Intelligent call there on your part. Like you said, he can be wild, and he can be hit. The man has an ERA over 9, so it's not like they're out there facing, Don Larson.
And easily they're going to go get somebody warming around in the bullpen. It looks like Scott Stokes.
Yeah, and the Coyotes have to put a run on the board here in this inning, Devin. If they want to stay in this game, if they want to maintain contact with the Bruins, they have to get that 0 off. They have to at least score 1, give themselves something to look forward to, a positive inning here, 1 at the minimum. And like I said, everything that Salt Lake has been able to get from their lefty starter here today has just been almost a bonus. I mean, I'm sure D.G. Nelson wasn't sure if his starter was going to be able to go 5 innings or 5 batters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, Reich with the ERA as big as it was and getting hit the way he was here. I'm sure he didn't know what he was going to get. But, again, this reminds me a lot of the performance Anderson put on for Colorado Northwestern, where he took the ball and just carried his team all the way 7 innings, only allowing 1 run, striking out 6-10 hits to a victory last night.
Exactly. Umpire going to break out the meeting on the hill. Clearly they're going to leave Reich out there, especially with Stokes now just starting to throw around. And so we'll see. I mean, another pass ball not only moves Kaiser from first to second, second to third, could be third to home.
Yeah, and I'd be more interested to see ball 4 here and see Jay March take his base as well. Like I said, let's get some Coyotes on the base pass. Let's generate some run-scoring opportunities here for CSN.
It's got to be a friendly pitch, 3-1.
Yeah, Jay March here.
And there you go, a friendly pitch as Reich tries to battle back, bringing the count full with nobody down.
And give Reich a ton of credit. When he has to have it, he's done it. You know, he's made the pitches. He's helped out his own cause here. Big pitch here, 3-2.
Gets him on the inner half, and March sits down.
And Coach Garitano, the one pet peeve, if there is one for Coach Garitano, he may have several. Don't get caught looking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get caught looking. If you're Jay March there, if that's close 3-2, you got to protect. You got to swing there. You got to try to make contact and fight that off. Don't get called out looking on strikes here. And unfortunately, Jay March does. Backwards K in the book.
Jared Perns fouls the first one off into the net. Sizable gap right up the middle. Outfield playing respectively where they should be.
Let's see what Perns can do here. Like I said, Jesse Kaiser sitting on third. It's a must to get Kaiser home here. Whatever they got to do to get Kaiser.
That was outside. There you go. No,
Oh.
Kaiser, good call. Good read. That ball went straight into the backstop, rolled right back to Benson. No play at home.
Yeah,
but there you go. Reich, another wild pitch. I can only imagine how many he has total.
Yeah, and Reich fighting his command here for sure, as he's he might be feeling the pressure a little bit. So, said Reich here throwing a good game so far, but
1-1 pitch on the way. Reich battling himself as well as the Coyotes at the dish. Missing that one inside 2-1.
said the Coyotes have to get it going here in this inning. They have to get Jesse Kaiser home. Just change the momentum. Do something. Shake it up.
2-1 misses low.
Nice eye there by Perns here, not forcing the issue, not swinging at something. Pretty close pitch, but able to say no to that.
3-1 count, 1 down, 1 on. Benson setting in. Friendly pitch. Fouled off. Bruins like that one.
They love it. Counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got to get Kaiser
The
home.
second straight batter, you have to get Kaiser home if you're the Coyotes. That is mandatory. Jared Perns here sitting in a big spot here, right going 3-2 with the second consecutive Coyote batter.
Fouling that one off. There you go.
Jared Perns fighting the good fight up there.
Staying alive. You got Johnson on deck, Latham in the hole. Both of them very eager to contribute as well. And Perns can do it right here. You got a single last time he was up.
Yep, broken bat single for Jared Perns. Let's see what he can do second time up.
New bat earns a walk.
Nice job there by Perns here. He's grinded out that at bat here. Give Jared Perns a ton of credit. He could have been over aggressive. He could have swung at something out of the zone, tried to be a hero. Instead, he's a team player, as we always know Jarrett to be and all these Coyotes to be. And we're back at the top of the order here for DJ.
And Benson giving the sign to his infield. A little nonverbal to see how they'll play with runners on the corners, and this could be it. If Johnson can lay into one here, this could be the catalyst that really sparks the Coyote lineup.
Well, I love that hole in between second and first here. They are shading Johnson to pull. I think he can. He's a good opposite field hitter. He can put that right in the right field there, find that hole in between second and first.
Outside, ball 1. Reich still trying to find the zone, and
he's fighting.
Looking over at the dugout.
Yep, he gives a nod over to his dugout, but that's almost like when a fighter gets hit hard in a fight and gives you a smile.
Yeah.
You know he felt that. And you know Reich is feeling the screws tighten here in the bottom of the 5th as the Coyotes are looking to mount a rally.
Ooh, Benson does a great job of putting the glove in the dirt, keeping that one in front of him.
Wow, that would have been big if that would have gotten to the backstop. Kaiser would have advanced or would have scored, and it looked like Perns would have had an opportunity to advance to second as well. So DJ here, 2-0 count. I imagine the bat staying on the shoulder unless it's something very, very friendly.
Inside as well. Same spot, 3-0.
There we go.
And this, honestly, if Reich walks him, I'm sure that'll do it.
Yeah, I think this will be the last batter here for Reich. If he's unable to retire Dylan Johnson. If you're Dylan Johnson, take 2 pitches here.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, don't even bring that bat close to off your shoulder here.
You get a free pitch. He's got to hit it. And he misses. Ball
there it
4.
is. Great eye by DJ working a walk here. He's got a single, a walk, and a strikeout to his name. And Jarrell Latham. Are we going to have the lefty-lefty matchup here between Jarrell and Reich? He goes over to talk to Austin Ovar, trying to give some words of encouragement to his starting pitcher here. But Reich, like I said, fighting himself on the mound. And
there he goes.
And there it is.
Going to get a mound visit. No motion towards the bullpen just yet. And there he goes.
There it is, yep.
There he motions to it. And that'll do it for Reich. Wheels kind of fell off of him here, but yet still no damage done. He went to 74 pitches. Several of them wild, but once again, his team up by 5, so if they hang on, he gets the win.
Yeah, he's in line for the win right now. He hasn't given up a run. All 3 runners on base are his responsibility, though, and those 74 pitches, he was really dialed in until this inning, kind of lost it. But look at all his teammates out here to congratulate him, give him a hug. Look at this Bruins team. You got to love stuff like this. Like I said, we're sitting here. We're for CSN. We work for CSN. But look at his Bruin teammates out there giving him a hug, showing him love here. And this is what baseball's all about. This is what this great game is all about here. And it's nice to see Andrew Wright getting congratulated and his Bruin teammates showing him the love he deserves for making a fantastic showing of himself here. Although he's only able to last 4 1/3 innings, he's still shutting out the Coyotes. And we'll be back here on the Coyote Sports Network.
Okay, ladies and gents, strap yourselves in. Scott Stokes is up on the bump for Andrew Reich, wearing number 29 on his back. Play is about to resume, and the first batter he's going to face is the number 2 man in the lineup, wearing number 22, Jarrell Latham.
And get you some numbers here on Stokes. Stokes has a 4.55 ERA, 0-1 on the season. He's made 15 appearances, 0 saves to his credit, 31.2 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, and an opponent batting average against of 280 for the Salt Lake City righty.
Respectable as well, coming out of the pen. And
Stokes, a freshman out of Park City, Utah. Probably maybe skier, snowboarder here. Park City, a beautiful place to visit and hit the slopes. But right now, furthest thing from his mind.
First pitch low and in. Benson becoming a backstop for that one. And once again, maybe the pitcher's having to battle themselves as that one's in the dirt.
You still there? Yeah, pitching is, like I say, 90% mental, 10% physical. Isn't that what they say? Fighting yourself out there. Just one more opponent to beat.
Oh, Latham fouls that one off. Good cut at the breaking ball, unfortunately. Rolls to the backstop. 1-1 count, 1 down. Bases loaded for the Coyotes. And if Latham could really get into this one, that could provide the spark to really help them out.
And I love that swing from Jarrell. It was a level swing where he was looking to drive that ball, not get under it.
There you go. Another one. Ground ball right side. Tough one over to Ovart. Over's trying to go home. He does. Safe play at the dish. Kaiser slides on in there, gets the force at home. 2 down now, but the bases remain loaded.
Nice job by Austin Ovar to fire home for the force.
Yeah, we definitely waited for Benson to play tough over there, covering the dish.
100% here. Not the result Jarrell Latham wanted, but nonetheless here, the man of the day, Blake Wiggins, steps into the right-handed batter's box, and he's the guy you want up here. Bases loaded situation, have to have it here. We said the Coyotes needed to score at least one run. Kind of deflating to see Jesse Kaiser thrown out at the dish, but Blake Wiggins can change that with one swing of the bat. He was absolutely he's just a victim of tough luck here. That ball he smoked toward Trevor Peterson kind of hit off his chest, and Peterson was able to retire him. That ball had the makings of a double in the corner all day here, so let's see if Blake Wiggins can put a charge into one here and put a charge into this crowd, get his Coyotes right back in this game.
We've seen Wiggins go 4 for 5. We've seen him put 2 home runs up back-to-back in at bats, and that one's going to get away from Benson and coming on home. And there you go. There goes the goose egg for the Coyotes as one run comes around, and the Bruin bullpen and the Bruin pitching staff battling themselves.
And now you got some super speed on second here. So if Blake Wiggins is able to put one in the outfield here, we could have a 2-run game just like that. 5-1. Coyotes cut into the deficit here. They now trail by 4. Blake Wiggins looking for something sweet here. Ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. And if he gets into one, few people get into it like Blake Wiggins, I can tell you that much.
2-0 goes low, 3-0 count, and Stokes right now in trouble of walking another batter.
And Jordan Hand has to be chomping at the bit here in the on-deck circle, seeing these Bruin arms struggle here in this inning here. Jordan more than likely is going to get an opportunity to hit here. 3-0 count. I don't see Blake Wiggins swinging at least in the next 2 pitches.
That one hits the top of the zone, 3-1, so he'll at least see another one.
Yeah, Stokes gets it over for a strike, kind of gimme strike there. Like I said, Blake Wiggins wasn't going to attack at that here, but like I said, Jordan Hand hopefully doing his homework in the batter's box. Like I said, getting ready to come in and do some damage.
Breaking ball full, brings up the count full.
Nice pitch there by Stokes, and nice courage here to come back here with 2 strikes.
And he's got to know that, you drop behind 3-0, batter's probably not going to swing in the next couple.
Yeah, like I said, he felt like, but Blake Wiggins here needs to refocus, reassess, dial in here, and make sure he gets this thing going.
Breaking ball again.
Ball 4.
Misses, and ball 4 is called. Bases now loaded for Jordan Hand. And the Coyote faithful getting loud.
Can't want anybody up here other than Jordan Hand, a 340 hitter. Coyote right fielder today, sometimes DH. This is the man you want at the plate. Bases full of Coyotes here, and this is a premium opportunity for Jordan Hand to put one in the outfield and get his Coyotes right back in the game. Can you imagine what a grand slam would do, Devin?
Well, it'll tie this game up at the minimum, but man, would it bring the momentum back over to the Coyotes. It's going to be a tough call.
Can you imagine? I just want Jordan Hand to put one in the outfield here and keep this going.
There's that breaking ball from Stokes. Earned him a strike and then a ball, and got him another strike here.
That's a very courageous pitch to throw, especially here on the first pitch of the at-bat here, because if you get sloppy and that ball hangs up here, that would be a easy ball for Jordan Hand to put a charge in.
There's a 2-seamer, good grind up in the middle. That's
through
the hole. One run's going to come around.
Jordan. That's 2.
Play at 3. He's got to slide under the tag, and he does it. Gets away from it.
Going home.
He's going to try to go on home. Going to be a play at the plate. No, not able to handle it. Right there. 3 runs come around.
And just like that, Jordan Hand does what he does. 340 hitter puts one right back up the box. 2 RBIs for Hand. The forcing there, Blake going headfirst in the third, forcing the throwing error, scoring. And just like that, the Coyotes put a 4 spot up, and they trail the Bruins by a run here. And the tying run for CSN 90 feet away in the form of Jordan Hand. Great piece of hitting there by the former Cal State Fullerton Titan.
And just like that, another Bruin pitcher getting ready in the bullpen. Scott Stokes having a little trouble battling himself, and then gets one up the box. First pitch, Westmoreland sees the first one go outside.
And it just takes a spark to ignite a fire here, Devin, and that's exactly what the Coyotes have done here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Welcome to the game, boys. Let's get our heads in it, and let's get right back in it.
Fouling that one off, 1-1 count, 2 down, and Jordan Hand, the tying run, represented over there at third.
And Brody Westmoreland, the type of bat here, team leading 12 home runs, the kind of guy that can change the complexion of this game with one swing of the bat and give the Coyotes the lead with one swing of the bat here. Brody Westmoreland looking to get into one here.
Low and away, and if anything, Coyotes can get a run without even a hit if Stokes throws another one in the dirt. Yeah, not able to handle it.
Yep, Stokes here absolutely fighting himself here on the mound. All 3 of those runs, of course, charged to right. Well, 3 of the 4. The other one unearned, of course, with the error. But 3 of those 4 runs charged to right as he loaded the bases up.
3-1 now. And Stokes might walk another batter.
Brody Westmoreland here.
And the shift is on if you haven't noticed yet. Everybody on the left side. 3-1, friendly. Taken in a deep center field. Oh, my goodness, how far that one is gone.
Let's go.
Right there.
That's how you
Brody
do that.
Westmoreland takes over the lead with a 2-run shot. The Coyotes have scored.
Right. Look at the dugout here is getting fired up here. CSN is right back in this game, and Brody Westmoreland putting a charge into one here. Coyote first baseman getting things done here. Brody Westmoreland, 6-run rally here for CSN, and we're not done yet.
No, ladies and gents, there's still 2 down, and Drew Newsom coming to the dish, and Scott Stokes must be, I don't even know, he is struggling at the moment, giving up 6 runs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and CSN takes the lead.
And Brody Westmoreland, what was going on there? That
ball was gone.
That thing was
no
struck
chance of
so
that
hard. My goodness, here Brody Westmoreland getting it done.
Dude, somebody's got to go get that one and keep it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm about to run out of here in the booth, try to go find that. Give me a flashlight. 6-5 Coyotes here. The Coyote dugout is on fire here.
Oh my
ecstatic.
gosh.
Look at Mikey York.
You can see Mikey York
Look at
pumping
these
them
guys.
up. Oh my gosh, they're going nuts right now.
You got to love it. All the momentum. Uncle Mo just put on his CSN hat and took a seat in the Coyote dugout just like that.
They got to get Stokes out of there.
6-5. Scott Stokes is finished here.
He's done. And if it started the beginning of this inning, Andrew Reich walks one, then gets a backwards K, then walks 2 more in a row, puts Stokes in the game, fielder's choice, and then a walk, a single, and then boom, home run. 6 runs come around for the Coyotes here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This game turned itself around really quick, and now we're going to see who they bring out of the bullpen. We'll give them a couple of warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Go follow us on Twitter. All right, ladies and gents, that is number 15, Michael McCovey on the hill. Bruins going deep into the bullpen, trying to get that final out. 1-0 count is what he will inherit at Drew Newsom at the dish. And once again, the hard shift is on over to the left side. Peterson, Hall, Mahoney, all deep in the hole on the left side. Right side wide open, so if Newsom can just kind of square it up, put it to the right of second base, he's going to get on freely.
And Kenny Lucero saying, sweet, nice bomb. I couldn't have said it any better, Kenny. Taking the words right out of my mouth here. You guys have to be excited at home watching this game as well.
Well, this is what you would expect out of these two teams, both fighting for their lives, fighting to take on Western Nevada tomorrow morning at noon.
Absolutely. Jacob Gutierrez, Coyotes back in the game. Attaboy, West, you know it. Amy, thanks for listening. This is the Coyote team we know and love. You know it is.
And the very first pitch Michael McCovey throws goes wild and is actually still sitting behind the umpire. He hasn't even noticed yet. And there you go. Dan Zeisen going to go give it to him.
Yeah, grabs the ball there, Dan Zeisen. Like I said,
happily go give it to him.
Yeah, keep the momentum going if you're Drew here. This has been a dream inning here for the Coyotes as they've played at 6, and they're not done yet.
2-0 hits the zone, and the Bruin faithful trying to battle all these Coyotes fans, and team down by 1. Coyotes retake the lead. or take the lead. They never had it.
No, take it for the first time here. We were down 5-0, like I said.
2-1, taken into left center field. Berryhill going to get it, and he catches it. So McCovey does what he needs to do, gets the final out, but not before the Coyotes put 6 up here in the bottom of the 5th, taking the lead as we head to the 6th. All right, top 6, and we got a brand new ball game. Coyotes take over to the lead. 6 runs off of only 2 hits in the bottom of the 5th.
What a barn burner here. Like you said, Salt Lake scored the first 5 runs of the game. Looked like they were cruising toward, not toward a victory. Like you said, we're only halfway through this game here. Anybody's ball game, but the Coyotes
There's a shot,
a rally here.
A really high
Tough
chopper.
play.
And there you go, a leadoff single for Skylar Mahoney.
Yeah, kind of in no man's land here, just over Hallett's head, and Jay March having to come a long way to try to barehand that. Even if he would have barehanded that ball, Deb, there's no way he's throwing him out at first.
Yeah, Mahoney's very quick coming out of
Leadoff
the left-hander's
single.
batter's box.
Mm-hmm.
And so here we go. Well, there you go, tying run over there at first base for the Bruins. Like I said, there's a lot of game left, ladies and gents. So strap yourselves in and let's see how the rest of this one plays out, but it just got a whole lot more interesting.
Absolutely did here. This is going to be a game. Like it's an elimination game. You got to fight and claw. If you want to continue your season, if you want to put that jersey on tomorrow, you got to do it right here today. The Coyotes waking up, like you said, it was on the players. I don't know what they said to one another, how they were doing it, but the dugout's fired up. The coaches have done everything they do. These young men need to realize that everything's in front of them here. They can still accomplish every goal they set out to do, but it starts right here.
0-1 on the way from Hallett. Breaking ball, misses high and out. 1-1 count. Mahoney hanging out over there on first. 1-run game here in the 6th. Hallett getting set. And delivers the 1-1. Taken into left field. Deep left field. That one's going to get out of the way. Kaiser goes and gets that one. Play at third. No, not in time. Hanging on to it will be Martz. And there you go. The Bruin lead is represented in Ovard over there at second base.
And just like that, give the Bruins some credit here, getting up off the mat here. You know, they could have been dejected. They could have been down. You know, they could have been a little bit flat. Instead, that dugout is lively here. And this Salt Lake City CSN, we talk about Western Nevada College being quite a rival here. These Bruins have been a thorn in the Coyotes' side, and vice versa, I'm sure, in the Bruins' opinion. But like I said, great teams make for great rivalries here, and the Bruins and Coyotes have an excellent one stirring here. Of course, this was the Region 18 championship game here last year, and there was some great ball being played, some physicality in the game, as well as you remember Reese Lucero laying a tag down that the Salt Lake bench and fans took exception to. So it's always fun to play a rival as good as Salt Lake City is, and vice versa, I'm sure. Like I said, Salt Lake, you're going to get up for the 15th ranked team in the country, and that's CSN, when you can come into their backyard and attempt to unseat them in their own stadium. That's got to be a challenge you want to accept, and the Bruins are trying to work toward that goal as we speak.
It's really coming down to offense here. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball. Hallett can't get to break.
Yeah, it absolutely is. We got a bullpen game here. And like I said, the remainder of the game, we're going to see a war of attrition, so to speak, here with these pins here. And it's going to be who can survive the most. I definitely plan on seeing Alec Hutt out here sometime this evening. Hopefully he can get back out, throw a quality inning or two, and redeem himself a little bit.
2-1, taken for a ride over to the right side. Definitely going to land in fair. 1 run will come around, holding up at the corners.
Just like that.
And tie game. Bang. There you go, ladies and gents. Bruins fans not out of it as the game is tied. And runners on the corners and nobody down.
Yeah, we didn't think anyone was out of it when the Bruins were up 5-0. It's a 6-6 game. Fans, buckle up your seatbelts here. And again, I mean, good thing if you're Mary Lou Nostrom, good thing you didn't choose to watch that hockey game, Mary Lou. This is the game to be watching right now. I mean, forget playoff hockey. We got playoff baseball. This is exactly no better place to be than in the ballpark. If you're watching the live feed again, thanks, folks. We appreciate it.
Peterson gets on with an RBI single, and now we'll have Mitch Cavanaugh come to the dish as the DH. Double play opportunity for the Coyotes.
And Jacob Gutierrez, let's go. Tyler Hallett says, make your dad proud. Absolutely, you have to be a proud parent watching a guy like Tyler Hallett out on the bump here. Fantastic young man from Camden, Washington.
Newsom's going to go talk to him, make sure they're both on the same page. A little bit of nonverbal happened between Newsom and the entire infield to see how they'll play with runners on the corners. Not sure how many bases Peterson has stolen over the season, but a threat nonetheless as the Bruins would like to stay aggressive with no outs.
And Sharon Barlow says, I'm going to get a glass of wine. Sharon, I know I echo those sentiments here. I know exactly how you feel, and good for you. And Mary Lou Nostrom says, ha, seriously, this is way better than hockey.
Ground ball right side, going to go over to first. Nobody's covered. Just going to tag him out, and the Bruins retake the lead.
It absolutely is Mary Lou, and she's got to be happy right now as her Bruins have retaken the lead here 7-6. And what a game. Back and forth seesaw affair. You wouldn't expect anything different from these two rivals and these two teams playing for their postseason lives. Winner gets to put the jersey on one more time, at least tomorrow. The loser will go home thinking about what could have been. So, like I said, Tyler Hallett coming set here looking to get his Coyotes back in the dugout and up to bat.
First pitch at Cam Lane is in the dirt. Newsom able to dig it out.
On the edge of my seat, just the way I like to watch my sports. Mary Lou, I haven't sat down in 2 innings here. Obviously, I'm being a bit facetious, but yeah, it's hard to grab a seat here with a game as exciting as we're having unfold in front of our very eyes.
Oh, wow, there's a towering shot right there from Cam Lane, and he might have just gone. He did. Going yard, and now the momentum back at the Bruins, and they're getting nuts as well.
Well, and Cam Lane just going legend here at Moore Stadium. He has as many home runs in 3 games of this tournament, Devin, than he had in 50, however many games the Bruins played all year. Home run number 4 for Cam Lane. Like I said, are you serious here? This guy is going full-on legend here in Cam Lane, getting the love from his Bruins. Well-deserved here as they are pumped up.
This is a game,
folks.
This
is a game,
back and forth. He thought the Coyotes putting up 6 might have hurt the Bruins' momentum, but no. Here they go, putting up 4 in the top of the 6th, and sure enough, we're going back and forth, ladies and gents. Cam Benson at the dish and only 1 out.
And that Fairweather fan, Uncle Mo, he has made his way back to the Salt Lake dugout.
Good knockdown by Johnson to Westmoreland for out number 2.
Yeah, Uncle Mo here putting back on the Salt Lake Bruins cap, making his way back over to that dugout here as they have just, what can you say?
You just recover and keep going. Cody Hall now at the dish, 2 down. Tyler Hallett just trying to get out of this one.
Well, this Bruins team here now in 14 innings of play, haven't even completed the 14th inning. They've scored 25 runs. I mean, they're a wrecking machine out there just smashing every single pitch they see. It's hard to even get anything past these guys.
First one misses a little low. Hall on the day is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. So Hallett could collect that final out here. 1-0 pitch on the way, 10:01 p.m. here in Henderson, Nevada.
Well, thanks for staying up late with us, folks. How could you turn away from this game, though? Like I said, whether you're a fan of the Coyotes, the Bruins, or just a baseball fan here, when you're watching something like this, this is great stuff here. Postseason baseball. I have 90 viewers watching on our YouTube page, and I don't blame you. I'd be watching, too, if I wasn't here watching it with my own eyes and having the privilege to call a game as great as this.
1-2 count, 2 down. Howland looking for the K. It would be his third one if he can collect it.
A very, very true statement here by Kevin Mahoney saying, wow, get this game on the ESPN feed for more people to see. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, this is a privilege to watch a game this incredible. There needs to be as many eyes on this game as possible here, and the fans sitting here with us in front are being treated to I always say it's the best game of the tournament, but this really has the makings of it here, and
There's a ground ball left side. Mart's going to come hard on it. Gets it, throws it over to Westmoreland in time for out number 3. But the Bruins add up 4 more here in the top of the 6th, retaking the lead 9-6. Michael McCovey about to see the second batter all game for him, and that will be number 1, Jesse Kaiser. Lefty against a righty, and this is a game of offense, folks. You got 9 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Bruins, 6 runs, 6 hits from the Coyotes. So effective on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Right here, Jesse Kaiser had a fantastic at-bat, working a walk here, kind of getting everything started, although he was cut down at the plate here on a ground ball to first by Jarrell Latham. Jesse Kaiser had a fantastic at-bat, and it kind of became contagious here. The Coyotes caught it, and they all had some quality at-bats.
First pitch hits the zone.
The 5th.
McCovey trying to get out early, delivering the first strike against number 1. Game back and forth. 0-1 pitch. Benson setting out. Breaking ball misses. Bruins got 3 in the first. Then they got 1 in the third, 1 in the 5th, and then the Coyotes jump out, 6 in the 5th, and then the Bruins obviously 4 in the 6th. And here we are.
9, and we're only in the 6th.
There we go.
It's still so much baseball left here tonight. And like I said, the way this game's going, wouldn't surprise me at all to see an extra inning affair.
Two 2-1 pitch. This is out. Kaiser might earn his way on again with a walk. 3-1, shifting on, and look at that. Hall bouncing all the way over. And ball 4 is called, and Kaiser leading off with a walk again.
And I'll tell you what, Coach Garitano did a fantastic job penciling Jesse Kaiser's name in the lineup. I just like his approach at the plate every single time here. He's had a quality at bat, and like I said, kudos to Coach Garitano. He knows his team best. Pencils in Jesse Kaiser here, and Coyotes always a good sign when you get your leadoff batter on base. Jay March stepping into the box looking to do some damage.
1 for 2 with a single and a K. Nice opportunity here to maybe move around Kaiser. First pitch, swung it on and foul.
Yeah, Jesse going on contact there. Like I said, he's a pretty solid base runner. He's not the speediest guy out there, but he's definitely a intelligent base runner. He knows situations, knows plays, gets good jumps, makes good reads off the pitcher here. That's half the battle if you're trying to become a quality base runner.
That one low and away. Benson's not able to handle it, and Kaiser all the way over to second.
Yeah, Benson fakes a throw there. Nice job of Benson to just put that in his pocket here. He knew he wasn't going to throw out Jesse Kaiser at second base.
And honestly, that's going to be a factor as well, as long as McCovey doesn't shoot himself in the foot, similar to Stokes and how Reich did.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be able to stay in control for the most part. 1-1 count, and Kaiser now in scoring position without any hit needed.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, the Coyotes know they're going to need to score runs to win this game here. So they just got to keep trying to match Salt Lake, chip away here. It's the bottom of the sixth. Get a run here. And like I said, you're only within 2. Still got the final 3 frames of the game to go. So, you know, don't force anything.
That one misses outside. 2-1 count. Nobody down. Runner on second. Martz at the dish. Perns in the hole. Johnson. Perns on deck, Johnson in the hole. And the 2-1 from McCovey. Hits that outside corner for strike 2. 2-2, and McCovey searching for a K. The only third batter he's facing is coming in. Gets one right up the middle. He's able to knock that one down. Kaiser's definitely going to round third. Coming home. Yeah, no, there's no play at home. He'll tag it completely, and an RBI single from Jay Martz.
And that's the Jay Martz we know and love, Devin. That's the guy that makes solid contact, a 300 hitter in the 8-hole. Like I said, for my money, the best 8-hole hitter in this conference. And Jay Martz proving me right here, sending his second hit back up the box. This one good enough for an RBI to score Jesse Kaiser from second.
Might be good enough to pull McCovey.
Yeah, absolutely, it might be. And like I said, this game here, don't blink.
Yeah, we have one heck of a game going on here. 9-7, Bruin leading, and there goes McCovey. And now we got to see, we're deep into the bullpen, you know, and this is what, the third game, fourth game they played, third game they played.
Fourth game, yeah.
And so we got to see how many arms they have left, and still have yet to see who's coming around. And here he comes. And coming out, it is a righty.
And the good thing is we have saved some arms here. Like I said, Julian Barola was warming up earlier. He's a guy that can come out. You know, you got to use all your bullets here if you're either DG Nelson and Coach Garitano. So we're going to have an opportunity here. And
that's number 17, Cameron Cepeda. So he'll get some warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Everybody put their scuba gear on as we got a submariner on the hill.
Absolutely. Here, Cameron Cepeda coming in. Let's get you some stats on him. 4.76 ERA, 3-1 on the season in 17 appearances in 22 innings pitched. He's allowed 22 hits, 21 runs. Opponent batting average against of 261 here for the Submariner from Salt Lake. Try saying that 3 times fast.
I can't.
I can barely say it.
Jared Perrin sees the first one miss for ball 1. J. Mart's hanging out on first. 1-0 on the way. Nice spot on that one.
Excellent
75
spot.
miles an hour again.
Yep.
So consistent, maybe not a whole lot of speed from the underhand throw, but
It's a funky motion, It's a different delivery here. You got to readjust. You've been seeing a guy come over the top for 5-6 innings. All your opportunities here. It's an interesting.
There's a wow!
Just foul.
Going foul. Wow, the third base umpire, credit to him. He was right on the line.
Oh, Jared Perrin.
And it went foul.
Put a beautiful swing on that here. Just missed a double up the line. Like I said, it's the second one we've seen. The other one, there was a hot shot over there. Came off the chest of Trevor Peterson. Almost used a goalie-type technique here, a hockey goalie. Just get in front of it. Yeah, like I said, doing whatever you need to do. Thanks to all our fans for staying up late with us. And this is one of those games where not only are you watching at home, I'm sure, but you got to call somebody.
Down goes Perns.
And you got to tell them what you're watching here, what you're seeing unfold. And, this is one of those times where, someone's calling someone, everybody's here, and next thing you know, your whole neighborhood's watching, your whole block. You know what I mean? We got 92 viewers here and growing.
See if we can get to 100.
Absolutely right. Let's see if we can get to 100. I guarantee we can here. We're getting some people here tuning into the broadcast. Thanks for all our fans listening. 1 away in the inning. J. Mart standing on first. And we're back to the top of the lineup for DJ Dylan Johnson.
First pitch on the way. Misses in. Has a very interesting delivery, and he's very consistent around 74, 75 miles an hour every pitch. So not a lot of heat, but you just got to find it.
Absolutely. It's a good point. You got to find it. Exactly.
1-0 on the way. Outside, 75 again.
And speaking of finding it, Dylan Johnson would like to find a pitch he can handle here, put in the outfield, and put some more pressure on this Salt Lake Bruins team here. Coyotes 7 runs on 7 hits, no errors for the Bruins. 9 runs, 9 hits, 1 error.
2-0 pitch on the way. Benson setting out. Gets it high and out.
And that 74-mile-an-hour pitch, Cepeda, you got to be careful. Because like I said,
they're going to time it.
Yeah, if you hang that up there, like I said, you can hang it and bang it there. That's something that these Coyote hitters can crush if you leave that ball up in the zone.
3-0.
At 74 miles an hour.
Take call in the dirt.
Doing what he does. Like I said, Dylan Johnson, the offensive catalyst for this team here, and DJ proving me right on base here for the 3rd time in 4 plate appearances. And this brings up Jarrell Latham. Jarrell's due.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready. He's ready to come out here. This righty-lefty matchup could favor Jarrell here as he can put a solid swing onto one here, get one in the gap, see what he can do for his Coyotes. CSN took a 6-5 lead. Salt Lake came back in the top half of the 6th with a 4 spot, including a tape measure shot from Cam Lane. Coyotes coming right back here. J. Mart singling home Jesse Kaiser to cut the deficit to 9-7, and Jarrell Latham here. 1 out in the inning, batting with runners on first and second.
He is the go-ahead run at the plate. Ooh, almost hit him in the elbow.
Oh, and if you're Jarrell, you might want to turn the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Let that ball hit you in the back or the arm. Like you said, take a page out of Austin Ovard's book. Take one for the team, as Austin Ovard has taken maybe one too many. And get on base any way you can, Jarrell.
Low and in as well. Benson does a good job backhanding that one. And they do have number 33, Ian Entz, throwing around in the bullpen for the Bruins, selling out, trying to hang on to this lead.
Yeah, the Salt Lake City Bruins here are going in the bullpen. They might come into the stands and see if any fans can throw.
Actually, Western Nevada showing up here as well.
Yeah,
coming to watch this final game.
WNC probably heard some of the broadcasts here. They heard there was some big stuff going on and some advanced scouting here for the Western Nevada Wildcats. They will undoubtedly play one of these 2 teams here. So to see their...
Or is that CNCC? It's hard to tell. I believe I saw red and black instead.
You never know. Could be some Western Nevada players. But like I said, we're having...
2-1. That one hit Perns, and the bases are loaded.
And Jarrell Latham here gets hit, but they'll wear that proudly here to trot to first base. Bases loaded. Nice job there by Jarrell. None of those pitches were in the strike zone. Cepeda trying to come in and tight on Jarrell Latham. And now this is the danger zone here. Blake Wiggins coming up here. We got Blake and Jordan looking for an opportunity to find some barrels and hunt some pitches.
And Blake Wiggins could be the one to drive us on that highway to the danger zone. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Tough call for Cepeda up on the hill.
And Blake Wiggins, like you said, this is the man here with one swing of the bat here. He can change the whole complexion. Talk about the danger zone, highway to the danger zone. This guy can be the driver.
Low and away. Benson does a good job of keeping that one in front of him.
No walkout songs here during the Region 18 tournament, but of course Blake Wiggins always walking out to Kanye West Power, and what an appropriate song because this man has a ton of power here in his bat. Every time he puts a good swing on one, the ball's got to be scared to make contact with that bat.
1-0 on the way. Another 74-mile-an-hour pitch. Hits on the inner half. 69 on that one. Actually dropped down, but found the zone. 1-1 with one down, and the bases loaded. The tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first.
Yeah, Cepeda taking a little bit off that pitch to find the zone, but so far so good as that creeps in there for even the count up and 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's see what the next pitch is to Wiggins.
Misses outside, and honestly, they're just going to make Cepeda throw and try to hit the zone. You got Martz over there at third, Johnson at second, Latham at first, and some very solid wheels on every bag.
Well, and that's one of the praises here you hear about this Coyote lineup. They're so disciplined for the way they hit, the way they can come at you and really produce runs. They can slug with the best of them, but they're so patient at the plate, especially this three-headed monster of Wiggins, Hand, and Westmoreland here, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Coyotes. They don't get cheated, and they don't swing at bad balls. And like I said, it is so impressive to watch these guys work.
3-1 count. Cepeda doesn't want to walk in a run here. Ground ball right side into the glove of Ovard. Ovard's just going to throw it down to home, avoid the run, get the force, and 2 down.
I would like to see Blake Wiggins get that in the outfield, at least try to produce a run here. Sack fly, but to no avail as Wiggins is on first base due to the fielder's choice. Ball came home as Austin Ovard fired to the catcher in time to cut down the run at home, and Jordan Hand once again here. Like I said, Johnny on the spot. Jordan had a fantastic at-bat. I feel like that was the thing that ignited last inning here. He's already got 2 RBIs here. Clutch hit back up the box. If he can do that again, this game will be tied.
Hitting the zone is Cepeda.
Jordan not happy with that call. It looked a little bit inside to me as well. Like I said, though, Jordan Hand, very intelligent hitter at the plate. He's good at making in-at-bat adjustments here. Let's see if he can put one in the outfield and tie this game up.
Misses inside instead. 1-1 with 2 down and bases loaded. Brody Westmoreland, home run hitter, waiting on deck.
Oh, Brody's got to be chomping at the bit here. He'd love to get an opportunity to hit this sidearm submariner here. Like I said, Cepeda doesn't have any really giddy up on his pitches, but it's an unorthodox delivery here, and I think that's kind of keeping some of the Coyote hitters off balance. But playing with fire if you're only throwing in the upper 70s, low 80s here, trying to coax some of these pitches over the plate here. It's hard to miss barrels of the bat when you don't throw at least in the mid to upper 80s.
And the 1-2 pitch fouled off. Staying alive at the dish is Hand, trying to put one fair, bring a couple more around for the Coyotes. They did it with some 2-out magic in the 5th. Here we are in the 6th, trying to add some more.
Yeah, absolutely right here. Trying to add some more, and not only add some more, trying to take the lead here. This is an inning you can rally up here and maybe do a few things here. Jordan Hand with the game in his hand at the moment here. 1 ball, 2 strike count.
That one hits in the bottom of the zone for strike 3, and Cepeda getting the K, leaving 3 on the bags. Salt Lake still leads by 2. Julian Barola taking over on the hill for Tyler Hallett, wearing number 13 on his back on Friday the 13th. Looking to keep the bats back in the hands of the Coyotes, see if he can get a couple quick outs, and it'll have to go 9-1-2 for the Bruins.
And, of course, it's Friday the 13th, Freaky Friday, if you will. This game has had everything here. Julian, right-handed pitcher out of Coronado High School right here in Las Vegas, but did spend his freshman year at Dixie State University. See what Barola can do here.
First one against Roberts. Misses high and in. Nice little 89-mile-an-hour heater. Good to see some heat coming out of the pen.
Yeah, absolutely is good to see some heat coming out of the pen here. Julian Barola, you can dial it up there.
1-0 on the way. Another fastball inside. Trying to catch him. Not working at the moment. 2-0, falling behind. But definitely the opposite of Cepeda with the heat. And the 2-0. Popped out, foul. Westmoreland could get it in foul territory, camping under it.
Nice job.
Catching it for out number 1.
Way to help your pitcher out there by Brody Westmoreland, tracking that ball in foul territory and squeezing the glove on it for the first out of the top of the 7th. It's going to bring up the center fielder, Mitch Berryhill.
2 for 4 on the day with 2 singles, a strikeout, and a ground out. You got Skylar Mahoney on deck as well.
Yeah, very, very difficult 2 hitters to face for Julian Barola, but if he can get out of here without a run being scored, which we haven't seen in the last 3 innings for either side, be a big shot in the arm for his Coyotes.
First pitch on the way at the lefty. A little above the zone.
Just a little bit.
Rolls right back to the right of the umpire. There you go. Newson's got it.
Yeah, Barola seldom used here during the regular season. Julian has only thrown in 8.1 innings here. He's made 6 appearances, 0-1 record, 6.48 ERA, 8 strikeouts, 9 hits.
1-0 on the way. Misses out. 86 miles an hour. Trying to locate the zone here. Maybe induce another ground ball.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, last thing you want to do if you're Barola is put the leadoff batter on base, Mitch Berryhill, especially a guy that's so active on the base pass. Like I said, when he gets on the base pass, he doesn't stay put for long.
He's trying to get more and more.
Oh, we seen him taking that crazy lead off a second here
Yeah.
where he was getting past Jay Martz and doing things on the base pass. Like I said, the 2016 SWAC batting champion here.
Foul went off into the net. 2-2, and Barola could get a K here.
Big out to get here. This is for Julian Barola.
Especially with Mahoney on deck. Mahoney's 2 for 4 as well.
Yeah, Skylar Mahoney here is swinging a very, very hot bat, as are all these Bruins. Like I said, anytime you score 25 runs in your last 14 innings of play, you are doing some serious offensive work.
Ground ball right side over to Westmoreland. Barola's got to cover it. Did he get there in time? He beats it out. Bang, bang. Goes the way of Barola.
And let's give Brody Westmoreland a ton of credit there.
Wow.
A tough ground ball. Here he comes out, gloves it, gets the ball out of the glove in a hurry. Julian Barola
And
hustling over to first.
Credit to him.
Yeah.
He's got to beat out the speedy Berryhill.
He does, yeah.
He beats it by at half a step, maybe a fourth of a step.
A quarter of a step, exactly. I was going to say he might have just gotten a toe down right before Mitch Berryhill hustling up the line here, but the first 2 Bruins retired here, and Coyotes looking for a 1-2-3 inning. That would only be the second 1-2-3 inning. Of course, Gabe Gonzalez was able to shut down the Bruins 1-2-3 in the second. Julian Barola would love to repeat that feat here.
Popped up. Possibility here. It's in foul territory. Newsom going to camp out under it. No, not able to locate it. Maybe could have kicked off the mask and tried to locate a little better.
I thought that would have been an easier play for Blake to make here. I think Wiggins should have taken control here, called off Drew Newsom. That was a tough ball. Blake had a better angle and a better view of that here.
And he saw it from the moment it hit the bat.
Right, yeah, and like I said, I think that's a tough play for the catcher. That's a lot easier play for the third baseman to make. Would have been nice to see Wiggins call off his catcher and just go after that ball. Of course, last thing you want is to go after the ball with the catcher and have a collision or anything, but that should have been Blake Wiggins calling off Drew Newsom there, I believe.
Mahoney gets another shot at life here and swinging and missing on that 82-mile-an-hour ball.
And how about Julian Barola, huh?
Settling in, pitching well, just trying to get some outs and doing a good job, and especially with limited experience throughout the entire season. Here he goes, 0-2 pitch on the way. Misses outside.
And Julian Barola, I'll nickname him the Beard here. That's a man's beard out there on Julian Barola. Awesome look here. Cool looking beard for the reliever for the CSN Coyotes.
Yeah, you got two tall, skinny guys in Gonzalez and Hallett, and then all of a sudden you get Barola out there, just a man on the hill.
Absolutely.
Coming to deal and trying to put the bats back in the Coyotes' hands. 1-2 pitch, 2 down. Taken into left center field. Kaiser not even close to it. Trying to get there, and he does!
Nice job by Jesse Kaiser to turn on the Jets and get to that ball.
Wow, excellent. Not in the best spot for it, but covers some ground. 3 up, 3 down for Barola as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom 7. You got Cepeda still up on the bump. Here we go after we're stretching it out in the 7th inning. And leading off for the Coyotes will be number 17, Brody Westmoreland. Last time he was up, sent a shot over the left center wall. His team trailing by 2, and Cepeda up on the hill. Shift is on, if you guys can tell, over towards the left side.
Oh, he drove a shot over the Coyote Cliff, as you call it, Devin. Had the stadium shaking here.
There's a ground ball left side. Hard one into the glove of Peterson. Peterson got to get it over in time. He does to Ovard.
Excellent arm there by Peterson. Had a little trouble fielding that. Was able to stick with it, get it out of his glove in time to retire the Coyote first baseman. And that's going to bring up Drew Newson.
Drew Newson stepping in. 0 for 3 on the day. A couple fly outs and a K. Making contact. Just trying to make one land fair, and the shift stays on for him.
Yeah, I wish we could have grabbed some of those singles and maybe even that home run that Drew hit against Western, move him over to this game. Drew has had a fantastic first game, struggling a little bit here, but this is a quality hitter, batting average leader for the Coyotes at .383. This is a guy who can put a good swing on a ball anytime.
0-1 count as Cepeda finds the zone. Guys are on deck. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. A little low. And with Cepeda throwing like how he does, it's one of those where you can really see a couple pitches and see what the count is maybe after 3 of them.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree more here.
I don't think he's thrown back-to-back strikes just yet. 1-1 count, 1 down. Misses outside. Wow, some movement on that one. Gets Kaiser swinging.
Oh,
Newsom
it was like
swinging.
a frisbee up there. Like I said, that had so much movement. Just kind of late break was beautiful here. Drew Newsom having no chance swinging at a ball he thought was going to be in one area of the zone. It ended up way wide of where he was probably anticipating the pitch to be.
Surprised he didn't throw another one. Benson not able to catch that one. Ian Entz still throwing around. A little bit of soft toss in the Bruin bullpen.
Yeah, that frisbee might be coming here on the 2-2 though, Dev. See if he can get
exactly.
Drew Newsom to get a little over-aggressive and swing at something that's going to break outside of the zone here to the left-handed batter's box.
Benson setting in though.
Oh!
And it hits him. There you go, and Newsom heads to first.
Nice job by Drew here, wearing one taking one for the team. Like I said earlier in the season, Coach Garitano had a conversation with Drew Newsom about that particular thing, saying, hey, if we're behind, we got to do whatever we can to get on base. If you got to wear it, wear it. And Drew Newsom, like I said, the heart and soul of this Coyote team, doing whatever he can to get his team an opportunity to get back in this game. Only 8 precious outs left remaining for the Coyotes.
Came in at 75 miles an hour, so it doesn't have to take long for him to shake it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now you got Jesse Kaiser, 2 walks in a row for him.
It's a little bee sting right there for Drew. Nothing to see here. No big deal.
First pitch from Cepeda. Hits the zone for strike 1.
And Kaiser here has had a nice night for the Coyotes. Kind of credit him a little bit for getting that rally started. Like I said, he was a big catalyst there. And Kai's on the day here. We'll get you some specifics in a moment.
He is 0 for 1 on the day. Ground out and 2 walks.
Yep.
And a high 76-mile-an-hour pitch. I don't know if you call it a fastball.
Yeah, it's hard to.
The pitch from Cepeda, it misses above the zone. It breaks the count 1-1,
hard
1
to
down.
call a 76-mile-an-hour pitch a heater for sure.
Yeah. It seems just to be the straight ball.
And this is the kind of hitter I feel like Jesse can put a quality swing on here. Like I said, all we heard when Jesse Kaiser didn't go to UNLV, ended up coming to CSN last year, is this kid has some pop. This kid has some serious power. I was talking to Coach Esra, coached him in high school at Liberty. He said Jesse was the premier power hitter in high school during his senior year. The year Liberty was able to make a run towards state. And like I said, Coach Esch had nothing but praise for Jesse Kaiser. And the same from Coach Garitano. Like I said, they love the kid. They said some of the swings he puts on balls are just absolutely amazing. It'd be great to see him get into one here.
2-2 count. Kaiser does represent the tying run here in the bottom half of the 7th. 1 down, 1 on. Newsom over there. Ovard hanging out with him right in front of him. Time's called. Benson's going to go talk to his pitcher.
And while we have time, again, I'd like to thank all our fans tuning in to the broadcast on our YouTube channel, College of Southern Nevada Athletics. And we got some more YouTube comments coming in.
Benson heads back to the behind the dish. 2-2 count. 1 down. 10:34 p.m. here in Henderson, Nevada. A lot of people on the East Coast staying up as well.
Thank you so much, Mary Lou. She says, a stream game is only as good as its commentators. You guys are great commentators. Makes the game so much fun to watch. And as much as I want to keep watching, I've got to go to bed.
Oh, that's tough. Well, hang in there. And
well, thank you, Mary Lou, for the kind words. Like I said, it's been fun interacting. Thanks for touching bases with us here. She says, hopefully I'll be able to watch and listen tomorrow. Let's go, Bruins. Good night. Like I said, Mary Lou, we don't want to totally agree with you there. You can listen even if the Bruins aren't playing tomorrow, but wake up and it will be fun to see for sure. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us.
2-2 ringing up. Kaiser here. Kaiser goes down looking. And a crucial out recorded by Cepeda, and that'll bring up number 2, Jay Martz.
And Sharon Barlow comes on. Her mother says, have a good night, hun. Don't know the last time you went to bed before me. Sharon's not going anywhere here. I guarantee she's going to be with us the entire way. And why wouldn't you be? Like I said, I couldn't sleep if you paid me right now. So excited here to finish out this game regardless. This has been a fantastic affair here in the bottom of the 7th. Jay Martz.
Cepeda, like I said, not a whole lot of heat, but with the movement he's got, it's definitely effective, and it's kind of slowed down the Coyotes here.
Yeah, good call. I was just going to say, good call by D.G. Nelson to go to Cepeda to kind of change things up here, even though he doesn't have much in the way of a fastball. That unorthodox delivery can add MPHs to your ball just because it's so tough to pick up out of your hand.
Cepeda has a sidearm over to first as well. Olvar not having to move the glove a lot when tagging down Newsom. 0-1 count, 2 down. Benson setting out.
And Julie Maloney coming in saying, come on, guys. You know we love the commentary, too. Coach Brian Maloney's wife, Julie, listening at home. Hello, Julie, to you and the boys. Like I said, this is a crazy game. Coyotes need to start something here, says Jacob Gutierrez. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Jacob. Coyotes got to get something going here. Time slipping through the hourglass, so to speak. Coyotes with 7 precious outs remaining.
Fouling one off is Martz. 1-2 count, 2 down. It'd be really impressive if Cepeda can get this final out. Leave another one stranded for the Coyotes.
Yeah, it would be impressive here. It'd also be a little more impressive if Jay Martz can put a nice swing on one of these balls, lose it into the gap here, and maybe chase a run home and force the issue here on Salt Lake coach.
1-2 count. Whistles outside. Wow, good on Benson jumping up and snagging that
there's
one.
That Frisbee-type delivery really got away here. Nice job by Cam Benson to get out of the crouch and save that from going to the backstop.
2-2 count with 2 down. Each team with as many hits as they have runs. 1 error credited to the Bruins so far. And the dirt brings the count full.
And after we said that to Mary Lou, she says, I'm feeling pressure to stay up. All right, computer is coming in the bed with me.
Nice. Might as well fall asleep to it if you do.
Absolutely.
You have to listen to us loud. I'm not going to yell at you.
Right, I'm not going to. Well, I can't promise that because
Yeah,
if something crazy happens, I might start yelling like a lunatic. So don't quote me there.
Full count pitch.
Make promises
Bringing
I
him up.
can't keep.
March thought he had a base, and sure enough, he's got a K to his name, and Salt Lake leads by 2 as we head to the 8th. Top 8 underway. Barola still up on the bump, and Austin Ovard will lead off for the Bruins. Ovard on the day. 1 for 2 with a double, a K. He wore one in the first and walked as well. 5th at bat, about to get underway. Barola came in, went 1, 2, 3 in the 7th, and here he is in the 8th. First pitch underway. High and out. He's going to see 3, 4, 5. Ovard, Peterson, Kavanaugh. Heart of the lineup for the Bruins to try to extend their lead. And the 1-0 from Barola. Misses low and away. 2-0 now as the crowd really focused in on this one, not making a whole lot of noise at the moment, but I'm sure Ovard to try to get them loud with one swing of the bat. Everybody pretty much playing straight up. 2-0 on the way. Taking it to deep right field, Hand chasing back on it and catching it for out number 1.
Nice job by Jordan Hand to track that fly ball into the Vegas night. Glove that for out number 1 here.
And now you got number 28, Trevor Peterson, stepping into the box. 1 for 3 on the day. A couple RBIs, a couple ground outs, a walk, a single. Making an impact and maybe can continue on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, and Julian Barola looking very, very solid here. Second inning of work for the big righty.
First pitch on the way. Nice little breaking ball hits through the top of the zone. Barola's gotten 4 outs in a row, trying to make it 5. Trying to put the bats back in the Coyotes' hands. Coyotes have left 7 on as opposed to the 8 from the Bruins.
Yeah, a lot of runners left on the base pass by both teams here.
0-1. Fouled off in the net. 0-2.
And Barola here, very aggressive pitching and attacking the zone here, putting the pitches right where they need to be. And a nice inning in the third so far for the righty from Dixie State.
Yeah, it's good to see some heat come out of the pen. 0-2 count. Searching for the first K. Misses outside. 1-2, one down.
Nice pitch, though, by Julian Barola. Has an opportunity to throw a waste pitch there, if you will. See if he can get someone swing out of the zone here. Still in control of the at-bat here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 away here in the top half of the 8th inning. Scheduled for 9.
And the 1-2. And the dirt. Rolling out, pleased with himself on that one, knowing as soon as he threw it.
Yeah, like a pitcher usually knows, too, when it leaves his hand if he made the pitch he needed to or not. Like you can tell a little frustrated with himself, counting out even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barola still in control here. Make a good pitch and get through this batter.
And Barola's 2-2 with Newsom setting in. Gets it high and out, full count, and Peterson working the count back full.
Yeah, absolutely. Trevor Peterson here getting back in this at bat, going from 0-2 to 3-2 here. Give Uncle Trevor a lot of credit. Of course, Trevor Peterson becoming an uncle for the first time today, so big congrats to him. We got that information from the Barlow family. Like I said,
full count pitch. Fouled off. Over into the quiet Coyote bullpen. Still all Barola's game. Bruin bullpen quiet as well. Jaden Hartle stretching around, though, in the bullpen. Nobody's with him. It's just him stretching around. Full count. 1 down. Nice battle between Barola and Peterson. Barola getting set. Maybe the high heat. Got him swinging on that one. No. Got a piece of it.
Wow.
Wow, staying alive. Peterson.
Stay alive.
Thankfully, the umpire called it foul. Gets another life at the dish and did go with the inside heat. Went down to see the same pitch again. Here it comes. A little low, and he's going to walk him.
Nice job by Trevor Peterson here to battle all the way back. He was behind in the count 0-2 and works a walk here. Fantastic job forcing Barola to throw the pitches that he wanted to throw here, and Peterson working that at bat here.
Mitch Cavanaugh stepping into the box. Double play opportunity for the Coyotes. 1 down, 1 on. Bruins still looking to extend their lead in this wild contest.
Wild contest, to say the least. I mean, this is a game for the ages. Julian Barola comes set here to deliver the next pitch. It's outside for ball 1.
1-0 count, 1 down, 1 on. 31 at the dish. Backwards 13 on Friday the 13th. At least an hour and 15 minutes left of it.
Yeah, and what a Friday the 13th.
There's a ground ball up the middle. Mart's going to go get it, throw it over to first, get the force and the second out.
Nice job there by Jay Martz, fielding that, firing over to first. Brody Westmoreland in time, 6-3.
And Peterson now on second.
Peterson is in scoring position. Got to worry about the dangers of having a runner in scoring position.
And Cam Lane at the dish. He had a home run last time he was up. 2-run home run.
You might want to give this guy the Bryce Harper treatment here. Give him 4 wide ones. Like I said, I wouldn't want to be pitching to him in this situation.
And honestly, he brought around Peterson, who's on second.
Really?
Similar situation.
I mean,
first pitch.
You got 2 down and first base open here. I would consider it at least. Like I said, hopefully Barola proceeds with caution here. You don't want him to try to. Like I said, I'd rather face any bat in the lineup. I'd rather almost face any bat in the tournament other than Cam Lane, as hot as he's been right now. So, like I said, if you can avoid him and get someone else in the batter's box.
Oh, wow. Tossing the breaking ball and get Lane to swing over that one.
Cam Lane looking to send that to Taylorsville, Utah. He's looking to swing so hard there.
1-1 count, 2 down. Barola battling here. Maybe induce a ground ball. Popped up. Going over our heads.
Yeah.
Ooh, hit right on top of the press box. There you go.
Coming to visit us here, hitting the roof of the press box, like I said. over our heads, not right on our heads here, right on top of us. Julian Barola looking to retire the hottest bat in the tournament so far, Cam Lane, and this would be a huge, huge batter to get it, especially with Peterson standing on second base.
A 1-2 count. Newsom met with Barola real quick. Peterson takes his lead over there at second. And Barola setting in for the 1-2 pitch. Got him to pop out again.
And get your head on a swivel there as that ball just goes over the Coyote fan sitting at the top of the perch there into the back of Moore Stadium here. Beautiful setup, beautiful venue for baseball here. Great place to host a tournament. You can never complain to come to Las Vegas to play baseball, I can tell you that much, especially in May. The weather has been gorgeous.
Just misses that outside. And
nice idea there by Barola, though, attacking that outside part of the plate for sure. Like I said, he just missed that. It was within inches of being on the black.
Maybe if Newsom catches that one, frames it up, who knows. But either way, 2-2, 2 down, 1 on.
Yeah, nice idea, though, like I said, by Barola. He's still right in this at bat, and if he can retire Cam Lane, this would be a very impressive 2 innings from the righty.
Tries the breaking ball high and in, brings the count full instead.
.96 viewers here.
Getting close.
Trying to break that century mark here. 10:49 p.m. Thanks for all our fans for staying up late with us to listen to some Region 18 baseball here. Coyote baseball for sure. Now we have a ton of Salt Lake City Bruins fans listening in, tuning in as well. Tense moments here for fans of both teams.
Barola getting set. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed.
Beauty.
Strike 3. Down goes Cam Lane on the breaking ball, and the Bruins leave one more on the bags as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Jarrett Burns leading us off here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. His team still trailing by 2. Neither side has put up a run since the 5th. Or the 6th, correction, the 6th. And Cepeda still up on the bump. First pitch. First strike. Still that unusual delivery working in his favor at the moment. Nobody even able to time it up and let one rip. Comes at a consistent speed, but not able to make any contact are the Coyotes as of yet. Cepeda came in. He's only given up 1 hit. And he's got 4 Ks, nonetheless. 1-1 count. So, basically just looking at it without any background, you would expect Cepeda in this delivery and this consistent speed to be hittable, but he's only given up. Actually, correction, now that I look at it, he's given up no hits since he's come in. really impressive here. I mean, he's hit 2, walked 1, a couple ground outs, but 4 Ks to his name as well. So Cepeda's come in and done exactly what he's needed to do.
And not only no hits, Devin, but let's talk about 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, exactly. 3-1 on the way.
This kid has absolutely been dialed in here since he.
Oh my goodness, that inside pitch
Well,
goes away to the umpire,
and that's
the second time in a row.
That's the same pitch Jay Martz thought was ball 4 here. Obviously, Jared Perns. And if it's more than one batter here, you got to think these guys know the zone. He's getting a generous inside corner here, and he's earned it. Throwing those pitches where they need to be. But like I said, it's one thing for one hitter to think it was ball 4. It's another thing for the next hitter in the next inning to think the same thing. That ball's got to be coming just a little bit inside, but like I said, the zone's a zone. The umpire's going to dictate that, and all you can do as a player and a hitter is just adjust.
Full count pitch once again. That one definitely misses
that one
inside.
Misses here. So Coyotes get their leadoff runner on here. 6 precious outs left for the Coyotes. They need to make up a 2-run deficit. And Devin, would you be one bit surprised if this thing went into extra innings?
No, not at all.
Not at all. That's almost what I'm expecting here. So
I'm sure Western Nevada would love that as well.
Oh yeah, well WNC would love us to play till 2-3 in the morning, I'm sure. But like I said, if that's what it takes to get the Coyotes a victory, I'm sure every single person in that dugout and every single fan here in the stadium will go ahead and sign up for that. I know I will.
Dylan Johnson at the dish, seeing the first pitch go through the zone.
Be nice to see DJ get the barrel of the bat out on one. Like I said, DJ has been a catalyst here. He's worked 2 walks, has a single to his name here. He's got to make sure he can do whatever he can to advance the runner, Perns.
And the 0-1. Over towards first instead.
0-1 count. And we got some action in the Bruins bullpen. We've had some action here, but like I said, why would you go away from what's working if you're a DG Nelson?
Yeah, they still got they got Mitch Cavanaugh throwing around.
So Petey might be at the end of his rope here.
Popping that one. Foul. 0-2 count.
Yeah, and DJ's got to play protect here now behind in the count 0-2, but for a 341 leadoff hitter, DJ knows how to battle and knows how to fight off some good pitches here to get a better one. Got all the confidence in the world that DJ is going to be able to finish out this at bat strong.
Skylar Mahoney going to talk to his pitcher real quick, maybe seeing something, giving a little bit of advice, some words of encouragement on how to attack Johnson here. 0-2 count, nobody down, 1 on.
Here we go, 0-2 pitch.
Gets him on the inner half for strike 3, and Johnson, and that inside corner.
That's the third batter I've seen. And like
everybody thinking that inside corner is not going to be given, but somebody's got to tell him it's there, protect it.
Yeah, but I feel he's not even giving the inside corner. In fact, that's an inch off the plate inside. Because like I said, from what I'm seeing here and the reaction of the Coyote hitters, Coach Garantano doesn't let his guys argue balls and strikes and do things like that. 3 batters that I've seen, that's got to be an inch inside, honestly, that pitch here. Go ahead and rewatch this after. But from our view here, the way that the Coyote players are reacting to that ball here coming in on him, it's got to be out of the zone, but it's neither here nor there.
If anything, Cepeda has 5 Ks, 4 of them looking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and 3 of them have been on that
spot.
Particular pitch. Yeah,
1-0 on the way.
3-2 pitch, of course, to Jay Martz. That 0-2 to Dylan Johnson. Those are 2 of the strikeouts right there, and the other one would be coming from not Jesse Kaiser.
Perns.
It was Perns, and even Drew Newsom.
Yeah.
Drew Newsom absolutely befuddled there, and Drew, you don't see Drew fooled. You don't see Drew has one of the best eyes in the conference here. So, like I said, it's interesting. But if the umpire is giving that inside part of the plate, all you can do as a hitter is adjust.
Right over into the glove, over to Hall, but not back in time. As Latham definitely beating that one out.
Nice job by Jarrell there, busting out of the box here, knowing that he grounded to first base, but not going to add insult to injury and ever get doubled up. Perns retired here. Jarrell Latham on base via fielder's choice. This is where you need some magic here, Coyotes. 4 outs remaining, and Blake Wiggins, though, coming to the plate. This is exactly the bat you want up here. This is the kind of guy who can put one over the fence and tie this game with one swing of the bat, and that's exactly what the Coyotes are needing. If I'm Blake Wiggins, not telling him how to take his approach at the plate, I'm cheating on that inside ball and trying to get an uppercut swing and try to pull it over toward left field. I mean, this is a time where your
Cepeda
power
gonna
hitter
step off, and that's exactly what they're thinking. They're probably going to the pin and getting
I was
Cepeda
gonna
out of
say,
there.
yeah. And either way, if Wiggins, there'll probably be a moot point here. He probably won't get a chance to face Cepeda. But if he did, like I said, and I was Blake, I would be cheating on that inside pitch, trying to get the barrel of the bat in my hands out and try to extend the arms.
Yeah, Cepeda's day is done. They're going to go to the pin, and I believe that is number 31.
And wait till you
Mitch
see
Cavanaugh.
how the Bruins greet this man here. He has come in and really shut the door on the Coyotes' rally here after the 6-run inning. The Coyotes have only been able to plate one, and look at his
There you go.
look at
Everybody
his bench.
meeting now.
Lincoln Clayton, everybody showing the love out there for Cameron Cepeda. Well deserved here, and we're gonna get you the official numbers and let the Bruin pitcher warm up here, and we'll be right back here on the Coyote Sports Network.
Mitch Cavanaugh on the hill for the Bruins, and the first batter he's going to face will be Blake Wiggins. Wiggins on the day. Technically, he's 0 for. A lot of ground outs, a couple fielders' choices going his way, so he's been on base and a walk. Been on base, trying to get one on here. Maybe send it for a ride. First pitch, high and in for the breaking ball.
Very close pitch here. That was close to being a hit batsman. There's Blake Wiggins here. Has to kind of turn away from that. 1 ball and no strikes. Like I said, with 4 outs left, the Coyotes just got to try to put some good swings on Mitch Cavanaugh here and do what they can to extend this game and extend this inning.
That one gets low in the dirt. Latham thought about it, but Benson keeps it in front of him. And I was thinking that. I'm surprised that Latham hasn't taken off yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only am I surprised Latham hasn't taken off yet, I mean, this is a guy who is probably the fastest man in this conference and a very heads-up base runner here, so you want to do anything to get into scoring position. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like I said, you don't want to gamble with only 4 outs left trailing by 2, but Jarrell Latham is a guy that he's a good enough base stealer. If he gets a good read,
There's a deep shot in the left field. Wow, what a towering shot. Benson trying to camp out under it. How far back is it? It's going to go!
Go! Here we go!
We got a tie game here in the bottom of the 8th.
That's what we said. We needed Blake Wiggins to cheat on an inside pitch with the uppercut swing. He does exactly what we said. Blake Wiggins going to touch home and tie this game at 9. Here we go. Look at this Coyote dugout here getting crazy. Look at the love they're going to show Mr. Blake Wiggins here. 3 home runs on the day. Like I said, channeling his inner Kenny Mimersdorf here, going legend at Moore Stadium in the Region 18 tournament. What do we say, Dev? It'd be only fitting to see extra innings. Friday the 13th. Are you kidding me? What kind of game? What kind of game is this here? What's going on?
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what just happened.
It is a tie game, and Mitch Kavanaugh must be a little shell-shocked here. And there's a pop-up over our heads, and this is a 2 outs, ladies and gents.
Talk about shell-shock. Sharon Barlow said, I don't even stay up this late on New Year's Eve. Sorry, Sharon.
You're up now.
I didn't mean to jinx it, but you cannot go to bed. Can you?
I couldn't. 9-9. Well, I'll get in
I might not even be able to sleep tonight when this game
is. There's a shot down the line. Hard one over there. Peterson's got to get it across the diamond.
Safe.
He's safe!
Jordan Hand hustling up the whole way here. Excellent backhanded stab, though, by Trevor Peterson. He made that a closer play than it should have been.
And he was deep over the hole in the foul territory on the left side.
I think there's a couple third basemen that just would have filled it in and put that in their pocket here. Trevor Peterson fires a strike over to first base, not in time. And just like that, the Coyotes have the go-ahead run on first base. And guess who steps into the box? Number 17, Mr. Westmoreland.
2-run shot a couple innings ago, and here he is now.
Brody hits a 2-run shot here, Devin. You might have to call security.
Oh, he's going to hit him.
There we go.
Kavanaugh.
And that moves Hand into scoring position here, so Brody will happily wear that one here like a badge of honor. Jordan Hand scampers over to second. The Coyotes have Uncle Mo back in their dugout here. He's got the CSN cap on, having a seat right next to the players. And speaking of a seat, Drew Newsom here, the man I call the heart and soul of this Coyote unit, looking to put one in the outfield and put his Coyotes up. Are you kidding me? I mean, a 9-9 ball game, 9 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Identical numbers, 9 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Bruins. I mean, this is the stuff dreams are made of, folks. We have 101 viewers now on our YouTube page at 11:05 at night. So you guys are as excited as us staying up watching this game. Are you kidding me?
0-1 count, 2 down, 2-1. Drew Newsom looking to put the lead back in the Coyotes' favor. Second pitch of the sequence. Taking it into right center field. Lane going to get it, and he'll catch it for the 3rd out. But now we have a tie game, all knotted up at 9, headed to the 9th.
And welcome back into the broadcast, folks.
All right. Well, 9 runs each side, and here we are in the 9th. 9-9 in the 9th. Friday the 13th. Crazy games. And here we go.
Sharon Barlow, you couldn't have said it better yourself. What a fabulous effort on both sides. Both teams leaving out there in an elimination game. Mitchell K here saying Latham is not the fastest in the conference. Well, Mitchell, unless you're timing him with a stopwatch, I respectfully disagree. I'll take Jarrell Latham in a foot race against anyone in this conference.
Leading off will be Cam Benson, 7-8-9 for Barola to get the final 3 outs and put the bats back in the hands of the Coyotes. Not an easy task at all. Throwing the first one, 1-0.
I've watched him play 51 regular season games and this conference tournament. And like I said, I'll take him against anybody in the foot race.
1-0 count. Barola settling in against the lefty Benson. Second pitch. Popped up. Soft one. Right over to Wiggins. And catches it for out number 1.
Easy out here. Excuse me. Easy inning. That would be nice. Easy first out here in Julian Barola. Let's give Julian all the credit in the world. He came in out of the bullpen here, has been firing strikes, been being aggressive in the zone here, and look at those zeros that he's put up.
Yeah.
He's a direct reflection and a big reason the Coyotes were able to hold Salt Lake City where they were at 9 runs and come back and tie this thing up.
And I'm sure he doesn't want to go anywhere. Keep him on the hill. And now you got Cody Hall at the dish. Hall on the day, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, swing and a miss. Nice 84-mile-an-hour heater gets on through the zone, making him swing at air. And you got Nick Roberts on deck as well. And Roberts 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 pop-ups in foul territory.
And the beard here cementing himself in CSN lore here. Coyote lore, looking for his 3rd consecutive scoreless inning.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
And he's got it going on here. Julian Barola attacking the zone, throwing multiple pitches for strikes here, and kind of keeping the Salt Lake City Bruin bats quiet for the moment here.
Hall's trying to stay aggressive, though. At least he's swinging. 0-2 count against him. Newson's setting a little bit out. Gets it a lot of it out. 1-2 is the count. And if my eyes are looking correctly, well, I thought it was Timmy Birchloff throwing around, and looks like we got a double-digit pitcher over there. Kind of hard to see at the moment. 1-2 pitch. Fouling off over right towards the bullpen, where somebody's warming up. It might be a Noy, if I'm looking correctly. Blake and Noy might be tossing around in the Coyote bullpen. But it is all Barola now. 1-2 pitch. 1 out. Looking for the 2nd K in a row.
Yeah, absolutely here. Barola looking to get the job done as he has the last 2 innings.
Gets it on the breaking ball for strike 3.
Absolutely here. Just looking. No swing. And Julian Barola doing what he needs to do. If he can get his Coyotes back in the dugout and give our guys an opportunity with the bat, my goodness, wouldn't that be something special? Here, Coyotes looking to walk it off and send Salt Lake back to Taylorsville.
And here we go. 9th batter in the lineup. Number 11, Nick Roberts. As I said, 0 for 4. 1 looking, 1 swinging are his strikeouts. And 2 pop-ups to Westmoreland over there at first in foul territory. First pitch of the sequence. Breaking ball gets through the zone.
Beautiful pitch there by Julian Barola, who just has command of all his pitches. His off-speed stuff, heater going in there. This guy is absolutely dealing here, and this is what the Coyotes needed to get back in this game. 9-9 ball game. 11:10 p.m. here on Friday the 13th.
Breaking ball missed just above the zone.
Day 3 of the Region 18 tournament elimination Friday, if you will. And someone's going home. Someone's moving on to face Western Nevada tomorrow afternoon. Nervous times here. Tense energy within the crowd here in the press box. Everywhere here. I can just imagine in the dugout what the atmosphere is like.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
And the CSN fans getting on their feet here, giving Barola an ovation, trying to motivate him here on a 1-2 pitch, trying to end this inning and get the Coyotes an opportunity to swing the bats here, trying to potentially get him an opportunity to walk it off in style here at the bottom of the 9th.
Barola sets and delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Julian Barola here in the top of the 9th, giving the bats back to the Coyotes in a second. All right, ladies and gents, it's on the Coyotes now. They got the bats in their hands, and how crazy is this? The Bruins go 7-8-9 in the ninth, and the Coyotes will do the same. 7-8-9. Each team will go through the lineup 5 times.
And Mitchell K., to answer your question here, the finals would be 2 of 3 if only the winner of this game wins Game 1 tomorrow at noon. Western Nevada College getting through the winner's bracket. If they win the first game tomorrow at noon, they are the Region 18 champions. If the winner of tonight wins the game at noon, they will force a final game here 30 minutes following the conclusion of Game 1 tomorrow, and that will be a winner-take-all game for the right to move on to the Western Districts and give themselves a Region 18 title.
Double elimination tournament. Western Nevada hasn't lost at all. 0-1. 0-2. Kaiser at the dish, has earned his way on twice via the walks, and now has to play protect here. 0-2 with Kavanaugh still up on the bump.
Yeah, Kavanaugh here. A little bit shaken, but undaunted here as he comes out for a second inning of work.
Now, good eye for Kaiser. That one just misses outside. 1-2 count. Bottom of the ninth. Each team tied at 9. Each team 9 hits. 1 error for the Bruins. And the 1-2 pitch. High and out. Coyote fans like every ball that misses.
Oh, yeah, this is where, like I said, the energy in the crowd, this is the stuff that's carrying these players. They're on pure adrenaline, of course, here. Bottom of the ninth inning here, and like I said, 2-2 count.
Fouled off. Kaiser staying alive at the dish.
Nice job by Jesse there, fouling off a pretty good pitch there. Let's stay alive and try to get a better one this at-bat, or this pitch here. Mitch Kavanaugh looking for a put-away pitch for his Salt Lake City Bruins.
2-2 pitch. Benson setting out. Gets another one fouled off.
Nice job by Kaiser, though. He's really working hard in this at-bat. 2-2 count here. This is exactly what you expect from Jesse. Already worked a couple walks today. Made a couple nice plays in the outfield. It was great to see his name penciled in the lineup, and he has not let Coach Garitano down. He has absolutely come out and played a fantastic game. Jesse, the sophomore out of Liberty High School.
Got some on the outside corner for strike 3. Wow.
And that
high and out, and it hit apparently.
And that was, yeah, that this umpire here, someone needs to just maybe make sure he's familiar with the plate and what a strike zone should be. I mean, that thing was way outside. That's not even to the right-handed batter, which he'd been calling inside with Sapiti, going about an inch off the plate. That was awful.
All right, well, now you got to battle the umpire, just as the Bruins have all game as well.
Hard enough to battle the opponent here, especially when they're as quality as the Salt Lake City Bruins are, and then you got to battle the umpire as well. But like I said, the Bruins are working with the same umpire behind the dish, so they probably have some calls they'd like to argue as well.
There's a shot through the hole on the left side, and Jay Martz gets on with 1 out.
Baby Jay, 3-hit evening. This game started at 7:45 p.m. Jay Martz here really redeeming himself after he struggled in the first game against Western Nevada College. 3-hit day for Mr. Martz.
Jared Perns at the dish. The winning run in Jay Martz at first. And we'll see if they decide to send Martz over to second, try to get him in scoring position, and eliminate the double play.
Yeah, absolutely right here. Plenty of things you can do.
We'll see. Kavanaugh checking out over there at first. Delivering towards home. In the dirt, Benson. Wow, good job. Playing the backstop, keeping it in front of him. And that's another thing we got to factor in here as well. If Kavanaugh throws in the dirt, we'll see if Benson can keep in front of him. If not, Martz will easily take second.
Yeah, absolutely. Martz will definitely be looking to get into second because, like I said, the one thing you want to do here, get in scoring position any way you can. But Jared Perns is the kind of bat that can end it with one swing.
Over there, back to first, making number 2 slide back in, getting that jersey dirty. Olvard hanging out with him as well. 1-0 pitch, and Perns waiting patiently. Got Dylan Johnson on deck as well. 1-0. 1-1. Perns had the bat on his shoulder the whole time, letting that one just go through.
Yeah, absolutely. Jared Perns here, not in any rush to swing at a bad ball from Mitch Kavanaugh. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the ninth, 9-9. You wouldn't believe how we got here if I told you the entire story. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
There goes Martz. Swinging a miss in the
right
center field. Martz is going to round second base. He's going to round third.
He's sending it.
Barry Hill gets it, and then he's going to get over to safely on second, and there championship
There
Saturday.
it is. Look at that team on the field here. Like we said, Devin, don't get discouraged. Every goal you said is still in front of you. Coyotes going wild here.
And the comeback victory nonetheless.
Jared Burns. Oh, my goodness. What a game, Devin. I'm speechless.
Oh, my goodness. The Coyotes down 5-0 going into the 5th inning. Put up a 6 spot. Then the Bruins come back. 4 in the 6th. Coyotes answer with 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Then the Coyotes put 2 in the bottom of the 8th. And then here, one more, sealing it. Bottom of the 9th shot, 10-9 Coyotes. Jared Burns with a walk-off shot into right center field. The gap that the Bruins have left open all evening and finally comes to fruition. Burns takes advantage of it. Barry Hill not able to get there in time. Mark comes around, tags the dish, and we got an in-state rivalry game tomorrow at noon.
My goodness here, Region 18, an all-Nevada affair, Silver State affair as these Bruins are sent packing. The shift comes back to haunt D.G. Nelson and his Bruins here as Jared Burns saws one off the other way, puts it in the outfield. And let's just take a minute here to congratulate the Salt Lake City team, Devin. I mean, these guys have played some tremendous baseball. Like everybody says, Western Nevada and CSN, the rivals here. Well, Western Nevada is departing the conference, but Salt Lake is not here. The games that these two teams play are just instant classics, and every time these two teams get on the field, it's going to be a battle right down to the 27th out. CSN coming back, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, setting up a noon affair with Western Nevada College. My goodness, folks, what a game, what a day, what a tournament. These 3 days have been so wild and crazy, but the funnest 3 days of my baseball life here. Getting an opportunity to be out here at the park, call these games. Maddie Cutler giving the fans a wave, team manager for CSN, showing us the love here. And my goodness, Devin,
what a game.
What about this team? All their goals, everything they wanted to accomplish is still right in front of them. They never gave up, kept fighting the fight, kept grinding away. And
honestly,
here we go,
we're stagnant for 5 innings of baseball. All of a sudden, that spark goes on, gets him back in our hands. But credit to the Bruins battling back, putting the pressure back on us, and then Jared Burns, ninth bat in the lineup, comes through, brings around, and each team did go 5 times through the entire lineup. And sure enough, the very last batter comes in through the clutch. Jared Burns in the DH spot, earning his way on. And sure enough, Coyotes win this one, and we're going to get a Wildcat Coyote game tomorrow again
here
at noon. And it's going to be a wild one, folks. And the CSN is going to have to win 2 in a row. And it's going to be a tough one. We'll see.
It's going to be an uphill battle, but the Coyotes are going to be up for it here. They're feeling like they want to go ahead and take care of business here. It's all in front of them here. They're at home. Take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 inning at a time. Win the innings, win the fight, finish the fight here. As long as they're playing tomorrow, that's all they care about. They're going to sleep well tonight. They're going to come into tomorrow with a ton of momentum, playing in their own stadium, in their own yard. They got to get 2 wins to advance to the Western Districts, and I think they can do it, Deb.
Excellent showing by the Bruins, and credit to them and all their success throughout this entire season. We'll see them next season, but for now, CSN, Western Nevada, tomorrow at noon. I'll be here. James will be here. You guys better be here as well.
Come pack the den. Like I said, get as many Coyote fans out here as we can. Come show your support and love for this great team. Like I said, what a battle here. Good night to all our fans, everybody interacting on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend it with us here. Great Friday the 13th for the CSN Coyotes as we walk off in style. 10-9 victory. Signing off here, I'm James Hernandez.
I'm Devin Verismo. We'll see you guys tomorrow at noon.